You guys hot because girl,
Holler.
we were dancing. I was hot. I had to do a little bit of a little sweep some air.
Clacking.
Hey y'all,
Hey, everybody.
happy Friday, and it's date night.
Yes.
We feeling a lot better.
Hmm.
So we have a major project that we're going to be doing tonight. Okay. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Patrice. This is Crafts and Convos, and this is my lovely friend Evie of the Baby's Booty. Every month, the first Friday of every month, we have date night with each other, and they're still telling what we'll make. Tonight, we are going to be making Clack fans, but tonight we're not just going to be making. If you saw a few of my videos before, my lives, I used the Clack fans from Alibaba, and I do love those Clack fans from Alibaba. Just, I do like them. So you guys saw it's ready. Everything. You have your blades, you have your fabric, and you have your adhesive, right?
Right.
But tonight we are going to kind of start a little bit from scratch. So we will be making our own clack pans using some either wood or acrylic to make the blades. We
Hmm.
also have rivets for the
Hmm.
fan. So these are rivets that we got from Alibaba. I don't have a link, any links listed in the description. I'll put them, but it seems like even when I have links listed in the description, people say, where's the link?" And it's in the description. So
Right.
I mean, and I'll put it in at some time tonight. And then also what I wanted to say or show you guys before we do all the regular fun introductions and saying hi to everybody. I actually cut out these pieces of fabric. So this is the sublimation fabric that I usually use when I'm doing like some sublimation projects that require fabric. It's like the canvas material. I'm gonna sub onto this tonight. It cut beautifully. I cut it with my Caesar Romeo. Of course, I had to pull out for those of you who don't know because I don't show it often. I do have a Cricut Venture, and so I have these large mats, my Cricut Venture mat. And so all I did was I used the Cricut Venture mat to cut this out. So this is the polyester. It's polyester. It's perfect for sublimation. One side is really good for sublimation. The other side, not so much. Like it's more like faded, but one side
Mm.
now, I did feel like before that this kind of shrank a little bit when I pressed it. Remember that last time I pressed it, it did shrink.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna have to see how that's gonna go, but we're gonna go forward with it. I think if I could do this in one press, it would be perfect.
Right.
As opposed to like I'm gonna have to do it in two presses, but I'm gonna try to get as much on as I can. And then I also got the material that Coretta suggested that she said she saw somebody use on TikTok, the thermofoam. It is a fabric. I got this from out of Hobby Lobby, but it frays. Like it's like, and this also cut with my Caesar Romeo as well. So it did fray. Even when I like, there was one part where I used my scissors to cut it at the like, it didn't really cut it good at the bottom here and it's still frayed. So for this material, you will definitely need like some fray checks, or if you have time, you can maybe go over it and like kind of like just sew your edges down, like just sew around it if
Okay.
you want to do that.
Hmm.
But we're gonna do both, and I'm excited. Evie, how are you doing?
Doing great. I'm excited too, because I have the Clack fans from Atlanta Vinyl. I had to do a little bit of maintenance because they didn't come with the adhesive. Unfortunately, I was a little bummed out about that. So I had to go to Michael's and try and find some adhesive that worked. I'll show you guys a little bit later um, what I did wind up getting, three different things, and what worked and what didn't. Also, the design, the staves that we are working with, I chose to do wood. I also want to do acrylic. I haven't gotten to the acrylic yet, but the wood, because we know you can press rhinestones onto wood, that's why I chose to do wood first. And I created a bling design for it. Not a design, but a bling out for it. So we'll see how that goes as time permits. And also I have extra fans, y'all. I have extra fans. So if we don't run too terribly late and Patrice doesn't mind, I have a couple of fans for giveaways. So we're gonna be doing that as well.
Of course, of course, of course.
Oh Lord, see, I told you I was gonna throw the fan to Kingdom Come.
Evie, how did you throw it?
Cowboys, that's why. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Sorry, it was clacking it the wrong way too. So at any rate, it was a good day. I'm excited.
It was a good day. It was a good day. So I'm going to let's see. Let's say hey to everybody, and then I'm gonna try to bring up my computer just so that you guys can see. We're both gonna be using our laser. Or Evie, you already cut your blades out, right? Or you're gonna cut them out?
I cut out the wood ones. I did not cut the
Okay.
acrylic ones yet. I got to look at my acrylic and see if it's big enough. Hopefully it is. If not, I'll probably cut another wood set.
Okay. Because the acrylic that I have from Michaels is 12 by 12. So
It's not big enough for mine.
I know, and it may not be big enough for mine, but I'm gonna try. Evie, I'm gonna try. That's all I
I
can.
mean, because you can. I was looking at that because I got 12 by 12 too. I started to get that bigger piece, that larger piece, but I didn't. Um, but the 12 by 12, if you put them diagonal, you can cut it out without any issues. But the problem is you're wasting acrylic, man.
In the other parts of the acrylic. That's the only
Right,
thing. So last
right.
I cut out these pieces. Now with
Oh,
the
that's cute.
thank you, Evie. With the rivet, you want to make sure I gotta see which one that I have. I could only fit 8 of the blades here because this is 3 millimeter thick acrylic. So I was trying to go with the thinner acrylic, like 1/16 acrylic, but this is the 3 millimeter acrylic. I could only fit 8. It still clacks just fine, but of course I think these are way too thin. So I want to kind of make them a little bit thicker than what this is. But this is what I made last night. Now with the rivet, you'll need to know like the circumference of your rivet. This one is, I think, 0.12. So that's I made the hole when I did the laser cut. I made the hole a size 0.12. We're gonna walk through it now because I'm gonna make thicker blades. And honestly, you only have to make one, and because you only have to design one, and then you just make the others, and you just duplicate it. Now
Mhm.
with the ones that I got from Alibaba, the center blades, you see how they look, they have a round top and they're slimmer. The outer blades, they're more flat at the top, so and it's like they're a little bit wider than those on the inside, just a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. I really want to use, because look, I got, you guys probably can't see it, but I got like the thinner acrylic, and I got purple, I have teal, of course, and then I got some black because I could use some teal on here too.
Mhm.
These came out really good, and you just put the laser cuts your hole for you, and you just put the rivet in, and then you just start
Go on
collapsing.
and get the clacking. Right.
Now, like Evie, I kind of experimented because I wanted this material is the material from the Alibaba fan, but the I didn't want to use the adhesive that comes with it, and I do like the adhesive that comes with the Alibaba fans. Like I feel like this is super duper secure. I haven't had any of the
Mhm.
blades slip off. I haven't had anything. It feels very, very, very secure. The double-sided adhesive that I use for these, I use Tombow, but this is just like the basic, probably just for like cardstock and things like that. I have lots of Tombow, and I thought that it would work really good because it does say permanent adhesive, but does it stick on here? You guys see, like it sticks. I'm able to clack it, but it comes off super easy. Look, like you can just peel it off really
Mm,
easy. So
Mhm.
I also had it like kind of shift a little bit. And so I wanted to, I don't really
Oh
want to
no.
do that. Yeah, like when with the blades, just a little, but I want it to be secure, like how this one is from Alibaba. Like it's not budging.
Right.
I can still clap, and it's not coming apart. But you know,
That's the most important thing. Still got to be able to clack.
you gotta be able to clack. You gotta be clacking. So hey, let's say hey to some people because we just got right in. We're already a little bit late. It's my fault. My cousin was going to prom. My little cousin, she's having a prom watch party. I had to go see her. And then one of my students is in a situation that I had to assist with. And Taylor is here. And I think she just came home. She came home for a little bit. Not because
Oh.
she see her mama, but because she wanted to get her hair done.
Gotta love them babies.
Yes. So that's what it is. But hey, Donzel, welcome in. Hey, Kristen, welcome. Hey, DB. Hey, Mare Bear. Hey, Retired Crafter 22. Hey, Dempsey Boo. And Tamika Cole. Hey, Miss Sharon Davenport. Hey, everyone. What are you guys up to tonight? Hey, Miss Cheryl Green. Mrs. JB. Shanti Shanae. Hey, Nomi. I'm very excited. Hey, D Smith and Vanessa Lumpkin. Hey, everyone. Hey, Shamika. All right, yo. Hey, Miss Gail and Martha Jordan and Miss Starla. All right, so we're gonna scroll down. Is there anyone who wants to make like their own custom fan like this? Because the
Right.
thing is that Eve is cutting wood. Guess what? You can engrave on the wood
Mm-hmm.
if you want to. You can have cutouts on the wood blade if you want to. There's so
Yep.
many different things that you can do when you're doing this. Now we're going to be using a CO2 laser, the X-Tool P2 CO2 laser, but this can also be done with the Recreate, with the other X tools that are dialed. I was going to bring out my diode laser to do a set. I could have brought out my Glowforge Aurora, but I didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to move the UV printer out of the way because I've been working with it. So you can do this with your diodes. It does not have to be a CO2. Now, the only thing that you're not going to be able to do, I'm probably going to cut some clear acrylic tonight with the laser. You won't be able to cut clear acrylic with your diode laser. But the other material that I got, like this stuff from for Glowforge, you can cut this, like the teal, the colors that are solid for the black, you can cut that. Okay. So let's see what else, because I'll get started and then the creating the blades is super duper easy. Hey Miss Merlinda, hey Porgy, hey Marilyn Barber, hey Renee, hey my little Smart Creations, and Tom you. Hey Tom you. All right, y'all. Hey Miss Linda Gray. I think I talked earlier with Linda Gray. Hey Meredith, SJ Bragg. All right, y'all. I just scrolled down. Hey Marta and Rachel and Greg and Sarah and Kevin and Coretta. All right, and Annabelle. All right, so that's what we have going on now. I do have other adhesives that I got. So we were talking earlier. This is 3M, like a 3M roll that I'm gonna use. Like I might use this, but I'm pretty sure that this is gonna work beautifully because it holds that acrylic together really good. So I would imagine that this would kind of do the same
I
part.
didn't think of that, Patrice. That makes sense because I forgot they did have strips as well. I just got the big roll. So maybe I need to look into getting the strips
The strips. I mean, this
instead.
this brand, they like I got this too, and there's different size strips, but I don't know if I'm just gonna go with the 3M, but we'll see. We'll test out some things. Hey, Stacy Abear, and hey, Naomi and Brandy. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Ann. All right, so Evie, we're ready. Did you show them your design?
No, I did not show the
Yeah,
design.
I got the
Oh, you talking about on the fan, right?
yeah.
So this is purple. Oh, you can't see. Can you see? There we go. Boots on the ground with some rhinestones here and there. McQuackins on there. I thought it turned out super cute.
It did.
No lie, it was designed for me. I did not do the majority of this, but I picked out a couple of the things that's on there. But a friend of mine designed it for me in Canva, of all things. I was like, okay, come through Canva. So she
Yeah.
taught me some stuff on Canva, and I was like, oh, that's super cute. So I have 2 extra um, sublimation prints of this. So if somebody wants one as part of the giveaway, I can. But I've made 2 fans because I was testing the glue. So, like what Patrice was saying, she got me hooked on. Wait a minute, I'm pretty. Yeah, I got that. I got that glue from Cerulean Tides. But it's a, but it's a big roll, right? I don't have the strips, so I was cutting the strips, and I was using them on here. But what? So some things I learned when doing this is because I hadn't done one until today. The glue needs to go from the bottom all the way to the tippity top of the stave or the blade. It doesn't need to be flopping. Mine was flopping, right? Because I didn't cut enough of that adhesive. So I ran to Michael's to try and find double-sided tape. Thank the Lord. I looked for 3 different things because I was like, okay, if this doesn't work, then this should work. If this doesn't work, then that should work. And that's what I was banking on. So I bought this tape, this 3M Scotch, or this Scotch tape rather. No, this is, it says permanent, but it was not holding on to it. And then I also bought the Recollections. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Recollections. This is the Michaels brand. And it's a tape. And it was about like this Scotch. But I did what Patrice did, the Tombow. But they had Tombow Extreme. And the Tombow Extreme is holding on to the fabric on this fan. Like it ain't letting go. It me, you, and this me, the glue and the fan is all partly one now. So we ain't coming apart. The only thing I did not like is the 3M that I got for the acrylic. You you can't see through. You can't. This Tombow is almost like wetting it, and you can see it's not wetting it, but you can see the glue through the fan. I don't like that, but it's holding it. So I mean, I'm kind of like torn on that. So I guess if it's dark enough, then it won't matter. But because it's light purple, it makes the blades more apparent behind the fan. I don't like that. So in hindsight, I'm probably gonna stick with the acrylic adhesive that I got for the adhesive that I got for the acrylic, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to cut it without getting glue all over the place because it's double-sided, but only one side is protected. The other side, once you peel it off the roll, it exposes the glue. So maybe like a piece of butcher paper or something like that over the top of it that I can peel off, hopefully. I gotta try something, y'all, because I can't. I don't like to be able to see through that. Um, so that's what I learned. Oh, and I also, like I said, I made a rhinestone overlay, but that's for the blades that I made. Um, Not for these. So because you can't press this. This is plastic. The black part, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't press this, but you can press it onto the wood. So if you're gonna cut it out with the wood, I'll have the rhinestone design. We're gonna try it first, but I'll have the rhinestone design for that SS6 and SS10. Because I'm not in my SS6 era, but other folks in the bushes and here is.
Yes. 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 Yes.
I am not in my SS6.
Maybe don't treat SS6 like that.
Kristen
Don't.
said, "Wonder if you could double the fabric." What do you mean?
Oh, like to maybe make it thicker, like to kind of so it's not as transparent. That's step. Maybe
Uh,
the sewing.
I don't think you. Oh well, if you sew it together, yeah, you probably could. But I don't know that I would go through that much trouble. I would probably just maybe use a darker fabric, maybe. I don't know. And it bums me out because that glue is awesome, like top notch. So if you need some really good tape runner that ain't going nowhere, Tombow Extreme is where it's at. And they got refills. So, but y'all, I've been clacking today. I was like, okay. I said, Mr. McClackins, what? Holler. Sure did. He told me, I think clacking changed you. You don't need to clack.
He
Guess
said, "Cut
what?
and change."
Look, Patrice, guess what? Get over it. It was
Not
fun.
supposed to get and change shoe.
Tammy asked, has anyone ordered fans from Amazon? And if so, did you like them?
I haven't.
I did not. Yeah.
But somebody in the chat has.
Yeah.
Oh, Delonda said she sent the link to the adhesive that she purchased, and it is excellent.
Okay. Is it like strips? Like these?
Oh,
Because that's what I prefer.
She sent the link. So
Quando is asking, what type fabric did you get from Hobby Lobby?
So the fabric that I got from Hobby Lobby is called thermofoam. It's I had to tell the lady, I'm like, no, lady, it's here. And so she looked it up, and then she was like, oh, you're right, it is here. And so we found it, and it's clearly a lot of people use this stuff because there wasn't a lot on that huge, massive roll that they had. So it's called thermofoam. It's not really foam, but it's called thermofoam. It's a fabric, kind of feels a little bit like I don't know, just like it feels fabricy, very, very fabricy, if that's a word. But it frays, like it frays.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my only issue. I probably won't use it for it because I don't want to have to put freight checks all over it. And I also cut both of these with my Caesar Romeo. If you guys didn't see, like I showed, like I cut it with the mat, with the Cricut Venture mat, and it cut out just fine. This is the regular polyester that I have. You guys have seen me use this 1,000 times. It's the polyester roll, like canvas polyester roll. And so this cut out beautifully with the Caesar. And then this also cut out good with the Caesar too, but the fabric frays. So you may want to, you could always sew your edges up if you want to. That have that type of energy. I don't have that type of energy. So
Miss Vera said they did the same thing to her. She had to find it herself, and they was like, "Oh, we do have it."
Yeah,
y'all should have had Clack fans and been like, "Oh, you do have it."
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, Kristen said thermofoam is fabric. Let me tell you something about Kristen. Honey, if it's a question, Kristen is going to make sure she does the research and she looks that thing up. Because, honey, she said thermofoam fabric is a type of fabric lining commonly used for draperies and other window treatments. Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you. Coretta said she used the rotary cutter and so it didn't fray.
Oh, well, Coretta, I need to use a rotary cutter. I'm probably not going to use no rotary cutter for it, though.
A couple of other questions I saw. What is the adhesive name again? I don't know what adhesive, which one. The one that I found that kind of shows through that fabric is called Tombow. Tombow Extreme. Tombow Extreme. And I got it from Michaels. This came from Michaels. So you can try that. It does work very well. Delonda said did she say she put it in the chat?
No, I think she said she sent it to you.
Okay. So we gotta show that. What's the adhesive your adhesive came with your fans.
Yeah, the adhesive that came with my fans is wonderful. Like it's
okay.
I don't have
we don't.
But the one that I used last night, I used the Tombow Permanent. Don't use that. Use the Extreme. because although it's still on there, it still kind of slips a little bit. Like I can see, like it comes like very easily. I can peel it off; it'll still collapse without a problem. But still, like
Yeah.
a
I
little
don't
bit
want
of
it to come
heat,
apart.
it's gonna come
Mm-hmm.
apart. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and hold on.
Naomi asked, "What's the fiber content?" Yeah, Miss Sharon Davenport. That's a good question. I don't know.
So Barb, I saw Barb. I put up a video or something yesterday. I think Barb liked the video that I did yesterday, and I put it
Okay.
up. But I don't know because it's not like her to not
Yeah,
be
she's always in.
here. So, yeah, it's not like her not be here. But I have seen her like she does like posting things like that. But I haven't seen her in a good little minute.
I am feeling better, Latasha. Thank you for asking. Naomi, I don't know how to find the fiber content of fabric.
That's above me.
Unless you're talking about 100% polyester versus, I don't know.
Yeah, that's above me. All right.
Atlanta Vinyl is out of fans. That I'm not gonna. So, but Netta, the fact that it doesn't come with the glue, I'm not feeling that because that's extra work. So I'm not. Anyways, I that kind of messed me up a little bit. Evelyn, yeah, we could laser cut it. We should be able to laser cut the whole fan, right? Because the P2 should be big enough to hold that.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be. It should be. So Coretta said that the thermofoam fabric is 70% polyester and 30% cotton.
Danny, that's what I did with the first fan. Sorry.
No. What happened?
She was asking about cutting it on the roll. That's what I did with the first fan, but I didn't know how long to cut the strips. And like I was saying, I can go get it and show you, but when you peel it off the roll, it's sticky on the backside. So when I'm trying to cut it, I can't lay it sticky side down, then it'll stick to my cutting mat.
Oh.
If I lay it sticky side up and I go to cut it, when I was cutting it with the rotary cutter, it was catching on my rotary cutter and rolling up with the rotary cutter. So that wasn't helpful. So that's why I was saying earlier, maybe I'll have to put butcher paper or something on it to cover the sticky if that'll work. I don't know if that'll work. Maybe wax paper might work.
Yeah, yeah, maybe some because the sheets, the 3M sheets comes with like a protective layer on top too. As opposed to the roll. You know, the roll, you're just peeling it off. I know how that roll is.
Oh, you know what? I do have sheets of 3M that I ordered because you or Marilyn was talking about. So I'll try that. I'll try that too.
If you surface of the fan blades to make the fabric. Oh, there's plastic better. Maybe a good idea. Is Josie here? Hey, Josie.
Hey, Uni. Angela says I'm not selling the fans. No, I have extra fans that I was going to do as giveaways, but I don't have. I'm not selling fans. I'm not selling fans.
All right, so we're just going to do. We're gonna set up. I'm gonna show really quick how to make a blade. When I tell y'all this is like the easiest thing to do, it's like the easiest thing to do. But you do need to know the size of the rivets. You do need to know the size of your rivets so that you can create the hole for it to go inside of. So these are, what was this? I think this is like a 3mm. I forgot, but all I know is that my circle needs to be 0.12. Okay, it needs to be 0.12. So let's get ready. Hold on, let's share my screen. Anything else we missed before we start eating?
I can't think of anything. My rivets don't say what hole size. It just tells how long it is.
Oh, no. Where'd you get it from? Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
See,
mine came from Amazon.
The rivets that I got, it actually, like on Amazon, it told you like the size. Check
and see. Barb.
be there. It did Barb.
Okay.
Did we summons Barb? Hey, Barb. We've all been wondering where the heck you been. We just pray all is well. Yolanda asked, no lie. I think we like all of us have been like, where's Barb? Yolanda asked me the other day, Patrice, have you seen Barb around? And I said, I'm like, she liked my post, but maybe she's just, she's a busy woman. She has things going on.
Yes, she is.
So maybe what Yolanda asked about you see the chat's wondering, Barb, hey, Barb. You know that. All right, let me get this.
While you do that, I'm gonna switch to the table and see if I have acrylic long enough. I don't think I do though.
I really want to use my colorful acrylic Eve, but I better
Ooh,
not.
that would be so cute.
But it's 12 by 12. So again,
Yeah.
like I told you guys, I want a thinner acrylic. So that's why I'm using, I have other colorful acrylic that I could use, but it's 3mm. And I want to use the thinner, the 1/16 blades, because I just feel like these are just super duper thick. Super duper thick. More than require we understand up to 9. So I'm gonna share my screen. Hopefully this goes well. And we're just gonna be creating this inside of Silhouette Studio. So it's nothing really major. Remember the blade is really just a rectangle with a hole in it. Okay, so it's nothing really major. All right. Sorry, y'all. I just wanted to hide that because that always makes noise. So I'm just gonna go over here and we're going to create. I'm gonna go with it always does this. I don't know what is up with sharing. Lately it starts sharing and then it kicks me out. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh no.
I don't know why it does that now. But it does. Yeah. All right, so let's get ready. I think I'm just gonna do basic rectangular blades. Evie, you have you did yours kind of slanted, a little wider at the top and more narrow at the bottom, right?
The two outside ones, but the inside ones are straight.
They're all straight? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead.
I guess you could bling the back side because the back side is going to be exposed. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, so what you're going to bring like the front, the outer edges or the outer parts of it?
Yeah, it was just going to be the outside.
So for the blade,
I don't want it to interfere. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Maybe you're fine. So we're just gonna make this. This is 1 by 12. So we're making this 1 inch. Let me just change my board. Not 112. Okay. Now I probably should make it just a little bit, but I don't really have to. I'm just doing it so that we can see it. So Evie, the one that I made, the blades that I made last night, I think they're a little bit over 12. They may be 12.5 inches. Let me bring those in really quick to see if I can find it.
Okay.
Like them blades. Let's see. I think this is it. Sorry, y'all. I printed that out. That's what I'm gonna make. So these are the blades that I made last night, and I literally just put shapes together. I don't know if you guys could see it. And this is, I don't want points. I'm gonna change this to inches. And the ones that I did last night, they are 12.65. That the width was too small. I think I needed a little bit wider. All right, so 12.65. I really want to go under 12 inches, but we're gonna stay with that. We're gonna stay with that. All right, so I'm gonna change this to let's do 12.5. Let's see, 12.5 for now. Not 12, 125. My decimal's not working. So I kind of at the edge, and I really created the ones that I used last night in Adobe Illustrator, but I'm doing this here because I know more people have Silhouette Studio. And let's say if I wanted to put, you know, maybe make the bottom more circular, I could do that. Like, you know, maybe make like a cute little
decoration on the butt part.
Yeah, we could do something like that.
Handle. That would be cute.
Like you can kind of, you know, you can shape it however you like for it to be, right? It doesn't have to be all the same. Now, how Evie said, I did the other one. If you guys look here, last night my edge, I kind of did like a curved edge here, and then I did a flat one for the outer parts of it. You can do something like that, or you can have them all basically the same. It's up to you. It's gonna work regardless of how you do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab here. I'm gonna center this so that it's centered, and then right now this is about 12.772 inches high. Now I could always move this up a tad, about right there. I'll leave it right there. And then that's what we have. Okay. So then I'm just going to right click and weld this together for now. I'm welding that together. So now that has become one. You can do, let's say, I don't necessarily know if I want to do that, but let's say if we were to get this and I want to maybe expand the top part, you could, you know, if you click into your edit points, you can kind of, you know, drag it out a bit to make it wider. You do want to kind of stay, you know, even. You don't want to have it not even, but you can, you know, have it more slanted if that's something that you want to do. Since you're going to be cutting this with your laser, you can also put text here. If you want to engrave something there, you could put text there. Good night, Naomi. Get some rest. If you want to, you could put, you know, maybe do some decorations, like some flourishes there too. Evie, remember you sent me that those, did you use yours?
No.
I'm gonna have to use it. All right, so let's say I want this as the edge and I could use this as the center. We could do something like that. There's so many different things that you could do. So many different things. I could take that up a notch and curve it. I went to the edit point and I just clicked onto the node, the edit point, or node, I usually call them nodes. And I was able to just give that a nice little curve like that. And then I'm just going to see, you know, because my biggest thing is that I need all of this to fit really nicely. So this one right here is telling me that this is what 10.940. That one little edge made that a little bit larger. I just need to make sure the rounded parts fit. And so I'm going to get my edit points here and I'm just going to bring that up over. And I'm just going to stretch it up because it's only moving that top part. It's not doing anything to the bottom part. So mine is going to be about 13 inches, Evie.
Okay. Yeah, I think I would prefer it to be.
You think it's
bigger.
better 13?
Mm-hmm. Because mine is only 12 and a half, but I think bigger is better.
Yeah. All right, so let's say I have it like this. These are my two outers, so this is going to be the front and the back. Now, what I should have did before I started playing around with everything, I should have already had my hole here in the center, because that way I would have just had to manipulate the top parts of whatever. So, and I did not make an extra copy, but it's fine. We're going to make this work. All right, so I'm going to make this a little bit larger. We're going to create the hole for the rivet to go into. So I'm just going to head back over to the left to the shapes, and I'm going to click onto the circle or ellipse. And then I'm going to do a circle here. Now, again, with the rivet, if you get this in Amazon, the ones that I purchased, it told me what size the circle was, like the diameter, the circumference of the circle. It told me that. And so I know that this is going to be 0.12 by 0.12. And that is the size of the hole. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to make this black so I can see it better. Let me scroll up. And I am going to bring this right here. Now you want to make sure that you get it centered good. I may just take this and let's see if I could center it. All right, so that should be in the center right there. So I kind of like it like this. You can bring it down a little bit more if you want to. But for the most part, that's as centered as I'm going to get it. All right, so let me just bring this down a little bit before I keep going. Let me make this a little bit larger. Evie, you said you were going to go with 1.5 inch, or you did go with 1.5 inch? I'm just going with 1 inch.
I went with 1 and it ended up being 1 inch.
1 inch
at the biggest section.
So okay.
At the widest point. Yeah.
The widest point.
But the little teeny sticks are still like a little over 1.5 inches.
Oh, over 1.5 inches?
I'm sorry, 1/2 inch. A little over 1/2 inch. I apologize.
I'm gonna go with all of them being 1 inch. This 1/2 inch.
Yep. I would. I wish I did, but I didn't.
I'm gonna just go with that, like with it being 1 inch. Now you can decide. Now these are maybe like a little bit over 1 inch, over 1/2 inch. These the ones that I did last night. Those are 1/2 inch, and I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like they're kind of small, but 1 inch may be too much too. The ones that came from Alibaba, I feel fine with them, but I'm like practically a professional clacker with those.
Right.
So, all right. So I'm gonna grab both of these. I'm gonna go head over to my modify panel, and then I'm just gonna select subtract, and then that just created the hole for me right there. So when we get ready to cut it, your machine is just automatically gonna cut that hole out for you. Okay. Now I want to do the same thing with this one, but because I didn't create it, like I should have did that part first with the hole before I did all this extra stuff, because you need those holes to line up. When you put the rivet in, you need those holes to line up. Okay. Oh, good night, Miss Gail. Miss Gail's going to bed. Good night, Miss Gail. All right. But let's say if I wanted to, I may just leave them all like this, or maybe I'll make another little wider. We'll see how this is going to go. All right. So let's say I want to, all I did was make a copy of this one. And let's say I want to maybe change this to make it, you know, a little more square, right? So I would just go back over to my edit points. I would select this and I would just change it back. I want to go back. All right. So that's how I would change it back. And so now these would line up. The only thing is right now, because That's still going to be about 13 inches, that first one. Let's see if we can bring it down. Hold on. Let me line this up. All right. So right now this should be good. Hopefully, it looks okay. But this one right here, I just need to bring it up. All right, that's gonna be good. All right. So now let's see if I want. Sorry. Let's see if I want to work with this one in the back, and I kind of want to bring that down a little bit. I can. I'm gonna click onto those. Which one did I get? Okay, let's bring it down. And let's kind of, we're just going to bring our, it's not all that round anymore. I still want a little bit of curve to it. I do feel like the outer one could be, see, that doesn't look good. I do feel like the outer one could be a little bit taller than that one, but do I have that one? Okay, so we're just gonna kind of lift it up a little bit. We're gonna go back to the original game plan. And then we're gonna be ready to put this into our laser. All right. Okay, that looks good. All right, let me bring this back down so we'll look at it. Even though I think I went out a little bit wider with this one.
Okay.
But it's fine. We're going to leave it just like this. Okay. So we have both of our, this is our end piece, and these are the center parts. I didn't go out wide enough though. I could have stretched it out a little bit more. Let me stretch it out some. Like that. So I just went up, not. All right. All right, 1.2, 1.75. All right, it's out a little bit, not too much. All right, so we're good. I'm going to delete this. I don't need that one. And then I'm going to save these. Okay, I'm just going to save these. We're going to do file, save as, hard drive, and then we're going to say Clack fan blade, Clack blade live. Okay.
Miss Barb asked, how big are the fans?
These are the 13-inch fans, Miss Barb. So it's like 26 by or 24 by 13 ish, something like that, or maybe it's 26 by 13. I think it's 26 by 13. All right, so we're gonna go there, and then I'm just gonna go into X tool. Evie, you cut yours out already?
Well, you know, I had the wood one earlier, so I'm gonna cut out another one. It's already loaded, so even though I kind of want to change the size, like what you said, make the little blades the same size as the wide blade.
Uh-oh. Chris, did I make it 0.6? I thought I made it 0.12. I did. I thought I did. I thought I made it 0.6. Hold on. Let me see. Let me open it. I thought I did, but you know me. You know I could have did it wrong. They do it kind of small. I always forget inches. Let's see. No, I probably went back in and changed it, Chris. It's good. See, I probably went back in and like I probably did the number wrong and probably went back and changed it. That's probably what happened. All right, let me go. Now we're inside of X tool. Let me turn the machine on. I have some pink, some clear pink acrylic inside.
That's gonna be pretty.
I kind of want to use this, but all right, we're gonna bring it in. Yeah, I don't have enough. I don't think I have enough of this one, but I love this one. I would love to use it, but I'm doing the same design that I did before, so I'm gonna have to use this another time. All right, so I'm gonna put, again, I'm using 1/16 clear acrylic for this, okay?
No, hit it.
Then acrylic, I'm gonna do
Carolina.
19 of the inner parts and then 2 of the outer parts. Come on, ice cream. All right, let's get started. So I'm gonna bring in the design that we did, or just the fans, not really design. And so I want it in the original size. Let's see, it's both of these are going to be cut, and the material that we're going to use is going to be transparent acrylic.
Yes, Miss Barb. The fans that come from Alibaba are acrylic plastic, but most of them are solid color. So like this one is black. This other one is white, and I've seen red, green. I've seen all colors, and they're all plastic. But none of them that I saw commercially were of pretty acrylic. Like Patrice, how she did the
Really?
glitter, and that glitter is just gorgeous. Now for me, I cut mine out of wood because I knew I could press rhinestones to wood. I can't press rhinestones to acrylic. So I wanted to try the wooden and see if the wooden would. No, supervisor came in to say bye. They're leaving for the night. So that was what that was. And I want to try and cut this out of my thank you, Barb. I want to try and cut this out of my fabric and see how it looks.
Yes. Easy. We're here to do all the things tonight.
Yeah, might as well. It's experimentation tonight.
Yes. Y'all see how these are too long for the way that the machine is laid out, so I'm going to have to rotate it to the side. So I need to move this over, and we're going to do, I'm going to ungroup it, and then we're just going to place it here. So I'm looking here. These measurements look to be accurate based off of what we already had. So I'm just going to flip this around like this, and we're going to move it. Now these are a lot thicker than, or a lot wider and longer than the ones that I did before. So I don't know if this is going to be enough. I may have to get another piece of clear acrylic. But we're gonna go for it. It's gonna do what we can do. I want to fit all of these on here. I'm like, Eva, I don't want to waste my
Not at all.
We're just gonna keep placing these like this. Sorry. This here. We're gonna try to get it. See if I could get it to.
Congratulations, Shakita.
What happened?
She said she finally got her embroidery machine working. It only took 1 zillion months, basically.
Okay. Alright. Oh, it lost my machine.
Uh-oh.
See, I'm gonna have to get the other piece of acrylic. I'm trying to find the best way to. I do have a little bit more left, so I'll cut this and then cut the other end.
How long are the fans that you're cutting? I think Patrice did 13. Mine was 12 and a half, I think. You're talking about the blades. If you're talking about the blade parts, this is no, mine was 13 too. Mine was 13 as well. I stand corrected.
All right, I'm gonna do this later. All right, so I'm gonna cut these out first. I have 6 here, and then I need to cut like 3 more of these and 1 more of that. So we'll see. So I have it as cut. Let's see, 20. That looks good. Everything is uncut. I'm gonna just select process. Start. It's gonna take 4 minutes, 4 minutes and 35 seconds. I'm gonna head over to the machine and press start. No. One inch is too big, Evie.
What's too big?
Yeah.
We can ready to find out.
One inch is too big. Let me show you.
1 inch is too big. Oh,
I stopped it. Hold on. It's too big.
Oh no. Why are you saying it's too big?
Let me show you. Look how big this is. At 1 inch. And this is the. See, it's too big.
Yeah, but look at how much wider. So it may not be too bad. This is the one from. No, this is from not heat transfer. What's Atlanta Vinyl? And look at how wide the fabric actually fans past the blade.
Yeah.
The blades. See, that's kind of fat. So I don't know. We can try it.
With it this wide? You're gonna get
Are you doing your acrylic or are you doing wood? You're doing acrylic.
Acrylic.
Yeah, I don't want to waste the acrylic.
It's wide, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know what? The other ones may not be this wide though. But I just feel like Mm, it's kind of hard to control it.
Yeah, you want to drop back down then to something else?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I think I may do points. Mm, but it's just a little bit. Mm, let me see. That's gonna go. Because this part up here is wider than the 1 inch, but this part is the 1 inch. I still feel like I don't know. Maybe I'll go with it and see. I'll go with it and see. I just kind of feeling like this was. What y'all think? Evie, you gonna go with 1 inch?
Well, like I said, mine is 1 inch. This part is.
With the bottom part. Oh, that looks so good.
Of course, you would pick the one that's SS6 to say that.
I love it, of course.
That's the SS10.
Oh yeah, no. No comparison, Evie. No comparison.
Hilarious.
No comparison.
Hilarious.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna
cut out my second one as well.
But I'm not feeling it.
So you gonna make yours smaller?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Okay. Maybe a lot smaller. Mine is just so wide. I think I also like overdid it when I did the when I did the top part to make it a little bit wider. I think I overdid it. So that's another thing.
You know what? I'm going to wait and put this together first and see how it looks and how it flows. And if I need to make any adjustments from there, then I'll do it that way. I also cut out my sublimation fabric that's thicker.
Oh, you cut it out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm gonna see how this works. But I gotta put this together first. So
all right, we're gonna try this one more time. One more game, y'all.
hey Lucille.
Hey y'all, all right. All right, we may go with this. Let's hope for the best.
Oh yeah. Always.
I just need to check my hole size and make sure I didn't mess that up. What size is it? 1.6. .4. Okay. Hold on. I gotta restate the size and then check my hole size to make sure and I'll adjust the hole if I need to. All right, y'all. I think that's where we're gonna stay at. All right. Let me save this. I'm gonna go check my hole size. Save that hard drive. I say this is Clack Blades Live 2. 2 SVG. And open it up. There we go. And then we'll do. I just gotta check and see if that size is right.
Next time I'll smash my thumb with the hammer.
All right, so circle size is not correct, but I can fix it very easily. And for the Illustrator, I'm just going in now, checking. Oh, I thought I reshared my screen. And I didn't. Sorry, y'all. I'm just making sure the whole size is correct. So, all right, let me go back and share. Unless Edie, oh well, Edie's showing you guys something.
I'm just laying this out first to try and get trying to make sure of the size and all of that jazz. Because so right now it's a little bit better.
Tell me that's not my last piece of this thing. Acrylic. Oh, yeah. That just might be my very last piece of very thin acrylic.
Mm.
Oh. Gonna be fine. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna share.
Don't do this right. Make sure I do this right.
All right, so I'm gonna delete these, and we're gonna bring in the other 5. Original size. Move that here. Those are going to be cut. I'm gonna get another screen capture. Okay. Let's hope I don't need all that space now, y'all. Let's hope.
I need me an AccuQuilt for the.
Huh?
Get an AccuQuilt for the fan thing, so he ain't got to worry about it. It'll cut out perfect every time.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Here. Four.
Be jinky.
You see how the difference at this size made that I did it now? I just gotta print one more, cut one more. It made a huge difference. This is like for where I can sit on here. Let's hope I like it. So this is 8, and then I still need to print one more, in just in case I may or may not, and then I need to print the outer part. Let's go to process. Okay, 4 minutes. Go with it. There's 5. I'm feeling like
Nice.
oh, let me see what Evie's doing, because we're just looking at this screen.
I'm looking for a lint roller because that's something I usually don't do. Lint roll.
Yeah. I'm actually going. So Evie got a transfer.
Mm-hmm.
She's not piecing together. I'm not piecing mine together because y'all know I like a little bit of torture. Maybe I like a little bit of torture. So I'm gonna be piecing mine together. But Evie and Delonda has done it before. Like when she did her fan, she did transfers. You can do a transfer and have it printed out for you, so you don't have to piece it together like I'm about to do right now.
I'm not in my piecing era.
These are all in the pieces.
Mr. Higgy Bottoms. That's cute. Oh,
I need to print out too because I want to.
So even though I have a transfer, I still have to press it twice because I don't have. I don't know why that's so dark. I don't have. My press is 15 by 15, but because the transfer is all one piece, and I'm not piecing it together, it actually presses into very well, like super clean. So I'm not too upset with having to press twice. What size printer? I did not print this. This was printed at a friend's shop. she has a large format sublimation printer. I do not have that. I went and enlisted some assistance because I don't like trying to piece stuff together. Usually when I piece together, it does not turn out nice. So I don't know what size printer her printer is though, but she prints pretty big. I also have, I bought extra transfers, you guys. Generic transfers that are not McQuackins to give away as well. If not tonight, then Sunday. And I'll show them to y'all here in a sec. All right, let's see how my fabric turned out, y'all. This is my fabric. Oh no, I don't like that. Oh, wasted a transfer. So my fabric, I forgot. This sucker has to press at, look at all the, it's like I didn't even use it. I probably could use it again. Yeah. It has to press at 400 for like 60 seconds minimum. And I forgot I did 40 seconds and I did it at 390. So let me turn it up.
Let me turn my piece back up. You want to cut out another piece?
I cut out 2 pieces. Why didn't it let me do this?
I need to grab another piece of heat tape. I ran out of heat tape, y'all. Let me go get a piece.
One, two, three.
Heat tape, where are you?
Okay, this is the automatic one. That's not one. Or is it? Here we go. 400. And we're going to go time.
I don't know.
And then pressure.
Oh.
And there we go. All right. So let's try this. I'm going to press this same one again because I don't want to waste it. And that's a lot of ink, especially that black. ET 15. Patrice, you have the ET 15,000, right?
Yeah.
She asked, can you use the roll sublimation paper?
Yeah. You can. To print it out. The only thing you still may have to do 2 prints. Am I the only one that hates starting a new roll of tape? Can't just be me.
I'm sure Marilyn doesn't mind.
Oh, you know she doesn't mind at all. When she has to start a new roll of tape, she's probably excited, like, yeah. She probably can't even contain herself when she has to start a new role. Like I couldn't wait for this. I've been waiting all my life to start new role.
All tape should come with pull tabs. What spray am I using? I'm using sublimation spray. This Conde Pro spray, and it works amazing, absolutely amazing. Like it doesn't glob and squirt out blobs that'll not press or show that you pressed liquid or something like that. It's an excellent spray. You got to get it from CondeDyeTrends.com is the website address. I've been using that for years. It is the gospel. Years. I don't sublimate enough. I need to get more.
So these are done. And I still got to cut out 2 or 3 more.
Okay.
That kind of big wrap. I still need to try to find another.
But that spray holds it in place really well, even with me pressing it twice. It holds it tight. Patrice, she asked, did you answer if it could print the fan size?
What kind of 11? The 15,000. If you're using a roll, if you're not using a roll, absolutely not. If you're using a roll, maybe not 2, because remember you can print 13 inches wide. The way the fans are, some of them may be like when you print out the actual design. If you're going to try to get overage of the fan, you may want to print it a little bit larger than 13 inches wide. So yeah, maybe if you have the F10 F570, that would be perfect. But you can try it. I haven't tried to print out one.
When
Flipping it around.
Asia B printed hers the other day, and she had to print 2 13 by 19 to do hers. I don't know if you have to, but that's what she did. Okay, what did I say I was going to use for? Oh, and somebody asked earlier. Here is it's not 3M, but it's the same thing, dual type. This is excellent adhesive, double-sided adhesive, but it's on the roll. So when I open it like this is sticky already, and so I can't cut it. I'm gonna see if I can't find some wax paper or something. No, actually, I have 3M somewhere. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. I do have 3M in sheets, so let's see if that works. Off of Amazon 2 weeks ago. You gonna get rid of your sunglasses? What size do you have, Brandon? Is it the 500 or is it the 1000? But I'm not getting rid of my sublimation printer though. Ooh, my sublimation printer. Absolutely. This turned out a little bit better. I keep forgetting this polyester is like thick, and you gotta babysit.
Which one's that one, Evie?
This is my fabric, my polyester fabric. So a shot. Or something. I'm glad you made it home, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
It's talking about bad weather up your way. I hope you're.
I may need to print out another one of these.
Oh, you are?
Well, I only printed out one, but we'll see how this is gonna go. How life treats us tonight.
We know how it go on live, ma'am.
Listen,
You never know.
you just never know. You got to be prepared for any and everything.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter.
Any and everything. This shake down good. I think my heat press is up to heat now. I hope. We'll see. Then I had testing all week. The poor kids had to test. It's time for like the state test and everything.
That's always fun.
Yep. It's just the worry that they have about not, getting a passing score.
So how about my grandson?
Uh-huh.
One of them is in the third grade this year, so he
Mhm.
starts doing testing, which he never had to do before because they didn't do testing for the second graders.
Mhm.
And the cutest thing, his mom called and said the teacher sent home an assignment. It's a secret assignment that you write in words of encouragement. They got pieces of paper for each test and write words of encouragement on there for the person taking the test. And they, as a surprise on test day, they get to open it and read it.
Aw.
And want you to say something encouraging to them, for taking the test. And I was like, that is the sweetest thing. So she called me and asked me to write something for him in one of his papers. And I was sitting there like, I don't know what to say. And I was like, you got this. I'm proud of you. Good job taking your test. Just breathe. It'll be okay. You're going to do great.
Aw.
Hopefully. Yeah, it was. I thought that was the cutest thing ever.
I think that makes a big difference. I think that's so nice.
I hope so. We'll find out. Because I'm not a good tester. I did not like to test. So, we'll see.
I'm the opposite.
Oh, you can test one? Wow.
I can I can test with no problem. It's all this extra stuff in between. I be feeling like I don't want to do it. But it's the testing. I could go and Evie during the big season we were under quarantine. It was like you gotta. They were offering so many like free certifications for teaching. Evie, I did that like just for fun, just to go and see if I could pass.
Hilarious.
Like, and I have all these certifications that I'm never going to teach because I don't have no interest in teaching it. But I just wanted to see if I could do it.
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah, that was silly. That was
No. I mean, certifications never hurt, ma'am. You never know.
It's true.
Life changes super quickly, and you might need it.
That's it. Terrell was like, so it was once I went to go take what test was that? Was it like the history test? The U.S. history, and go. Terrell was like, "How do you even know that stuff?" Like, I'm like, I don't know how I know it. Like, I just take like I go through the whole process of elimination. I'm like, I can't teach anybody's kids that stuff. Like, they're never gonna know anything. I just know how to take the test. It's crazy. It's so weird.
It's cool. Wish I could test like
Girl, find something better to do with your life.
that. No, find something better to do.
And go take tests. And then here you have to be careful what you put on your certification, on your certificate, because then they'll be trying to move you around from what you're doing to something else because you're certified in it and there's a need in that area. So you gotta be real careful.
So no, when you did it, they like that wasn't. They didn't know you did that. You did it just because. But
Well,
you can put it and tell people that you did it. But you
yeah,
didn't, is what you're saying. Okay.
yeah, like the state knows that I took it because it's part of their records. But I actually have to add it to my certificate. Like I have to tell them that I want it on my certificate, my teaching certificate, and I don't. Wow. I don't want it on there.
Hilarious.
I don't at all. Like I have English 9 through 12. I don't want that on there either.
English is cool. That's my jam.
I could do English. Like I like English, but I don't want to. I like what I do.
You are definitely good at what you do.
Be trying. I be trying. Let me go.
The children answer that question.
Eve, one of my kids called me today and asked me if I would come to their graduation because they did the electrical trade program.
Oh, cool.
This boy gave me a run for my money.
Hilarious. But
he did not want to
knew.
He gave me a run for my money. He used to, when I first met him, he never wanted to talk to me. He never wanted to come to my class. He would literally, if he saw me in the hall, and when he came to school, he had a broken arm.
Ooh.
He would literally skate the wall. If he saw me walking down the hall, he would literally like hug the wall and walk. I'd be like, you don't break that other arm. You press it too hard against the wall. He would act like he did not hear me at all. And now I can't get rid. That's like my child.
That is so sweet.
I can't get rid of him. I'm so proud of him because it was a lot.
Why would you get stuck, Linda Gray? Is it because not a lot of teachers teach that?
What's up, Edie?
No, Linda Gray was saying you don't want to be in English. She got stuck teaching it, and I was like, why? Why would you be stuck? It was the school in South Dakota.
Because
hilarious.
If there's a need, like you don't really have a choice. If it's on your certificate, at least here in Florida, like if it's on your certificate, you stuck. Like what?
That's crazy.
You just try to find another school, to go to. But
so it was in Florida, not South Dakota. Apparently, this was a question that was asked.
Who brought up South Dakota? Delonda. Delonda, you play so much. You play so much, Delonda. Girl. I hope this gonna start out with my material that's shrink. Because I don't have any frame shrink in here with me. I'm gonna get a piece of the other material and use my rotary to see, but I doubt I'm gonna do the rotary on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So this is that material that I always use, y'all. So I end up going with 3mm thick acrylic for the ends, and I only did 9 of the blades because I feel like not 9, 8 of the blades, so that's 10 total. Let me show you guys. Look at Evie over there. Hold on. See, Evie, yours looks thinner than mine. Mine look really thick, or is it just me?
You talking about wide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, mine look kind of wide. Because it's almost. I didn't take it all the way down, but it was a lot. Where's the other one I had? See the difference between these two?
Mm-hmm. That
I
is a
did
big
make it
difference.
smaller. Yeah. See, I made it smaller, but I probably could have still made it a little bit more smaller, but we're gonna see. All right, so these are the ends. Now I want to make sure I'm gonna press this one in a minute. But let's see. This is the rivet. There's another end piece that goes on it. So it's gonna go in the hole. Chris, did I not change the hole size on this one?
Uh-oh, it's too small?
Yeah. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna force it in.
So I was telling Miss Becky the other day, we need like a little drill.
Uh-huh.
So it's stuff like this where if you in a pinch and don't have time to.
I know I didn't change it.
Those little drills come in handy, buddy. The little craft drills, not a.
I have one.
You
Hold
can
on, let me
drill the
take.
hole out bigger.
I don't think I didn't resize it. Let me look at this again. Let me check again. Oh, I know what I did. I know exactly what I did. I changed it in Adobe Illustrator, but I didn't save it.
Oh.
And I resized it. I mean, the only other thing I could do is put it inside of put it back in the
Laser.
laser. That could work. But these are the clear blades that I did. And then I did acrylic, the teal.
Miss Barber say she got a drill with all the attachment in her shop.
I have one.
Yes,
I have
Kristen.
a few.
That's the drill I was talking about, Kristen. The little hand tool drill. That's what I was talking about. Not like a real, cut up some wood and holes for screws. I'm talking about like a little what you would drill for earrings and it's a little hand press. Just something simple. Just to widen holes when we need to from time to time. In a pinch.
I'll put this back in here and see if I can get the holes to line up.
You got an acrylic drill?
I do. But if I tell you where it's at.
Oh, yeah. That's the other problem. Organizing.
Yes, if I told you where it's at right now. I finally found those other rivets I was looking for.
Oh, you did?
Finally.
Nice. So it's time to do a project.
It is time. Okay, I'm gonna
The Dremel might be a little too heavy duty, Jennifer. I was just about to sip a little press thing. Just press
I
it
like
down.
Dremel.
Go about your business. Go on about your business.
For this, because this acrylic is super thin, y'all. It's not. This one is really thin, and then this one is a little like it's not. So see the difference in the thickness of them.
Wow. Yeah, that is super thin.
And I wanted them all to be like this, but look, it gets there. But I don't want it to be. I want it to flow good. So let me put these. I'm gonna put these two in to see if I can get it.
That's a nice one, Miss Barb. The little small teeny one. Yeah. Cause I got a Dremel. My Dremel's over there. But the Dremel can be like a lot. I don't really pull out my Dremel too often. But a Dremel is good to have too. Lord knows. But I'm a tool head, so I got a ton of tools. I love tools. Especially battery operated tools.
I'm gonna get ready to press mine next in a minute, and then we'll get started.
Oh, you cutting the holes?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I could line it up good and cut right on top of that original hole. Okay.
One like nail techs, yeah, that's a good one too. Small. The smaller the better. For what we don't do a whole lot, so just simple oopsies and stuff.
Problem is that this hole is so small. Let me see if I can make it a special color.
All right. Now, let's see. Is this the right one? Yeah, because this is the yeah. Oh man. I should have not took all the adhesive off all of them. I should have waited.
Only thing with the clear ones, I need to keep the backing on because I can't see it.
That makes sense.
My holes might be a little bit off, but it's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be great. Be perfect.
As long as it's in Clack, I'm happy. Change that color. I can see nothing. We should have left it on there either.
Which one?
Hi, did I on the clear one? I already took the paper off of 2. By the time I got to tell my group, maybe I should leave this on. Let me try another one. Cut. Cut.
Oh, thank you, Uni. Honey bunny.
What did it say?
She said she likes the design.
cute.
And hello to everyone in the chat that I did not speak to. See everyone. Hopefully everyone is doing amazing. Today was a great day. Long and tiring, but it was a great day. I felt it was a beautiful day.
Totally off on both cuts.
Oh no!
So I'm just gonna cut it. So I'll get the smaller rivet and then I'll just use these for that. And then I'll probably just do the same ones that I did before yesterday. But I'm just gonna cut, I guess I did 8 of them instead of the 11. It's 9. 7, 8. So I just did 8. I'm just gonna cut 8. So see the difference in the whole set. Oh, hold on. Evie, you're done? Evie's like, girl, you're taking forever. Y'all see that? Okay, so this is the one. So when I resized it, I went into Adobe Illustrator, but I didn't save it. So this is it at the right full size. See the difference? So this was like a 0.10 something. This is a 0.12.
Okay.
So it is what it is. What it is. All right, Evie, I'm bringing you over.
So what did I do? Okay, first of all, that's glued. My fabric, I personally think, is too thick or stiff. I don't know. I ain't figured that part out. Oh, that needs this thing out. Lord, that'll help too. It does clack, but I think this fabric is thicker. And see how, I don't know, y'all. I don't like the individual, how these are much smaller. I like for it to fit the, I don't know. I need to look at a authentic fan and see how it looks. But, and I blinged out the handle. So this side is SS10. And I only did it different so that folks could see the difference. But that's SS10. And this side, whoops, is SS6. So now, someone earlier was asking about blinging like these sticks. I wouldn't. And the reason why, yes, this is 100% polyester fabric. This is that I'm using. It's just thick. It's a thicker fabric. The reason why I wouldn't is because you want these to slide and close together. You know, you don't want to, because if you clacking too hard and, throwing hips and stuff, you might clack it together and knock some of your bling off on the inside. Same for the back, like back here, because they close up and close on each other. So I wouldn't do rhinestones on anything but the outside, me personally, just thinking about it. But you can totally bling out these as well, but of course it's gonna take sitting there and hand blinging them, or you could do rhinestone sheets. I have some. You know what? Let's try some rhinestone sheets. Oh man! But there's a wooden one.
It looks so good.
That I cut out on my P2. So that's a wooden one. I know, DB. Sir McQuackins, rather, not Mr. McQuackins. Sir McQuackins looks super cute. He's a cutie pie. So, but yes, it does clack. It just doesn't come all the way back together like I want because it's just so stiff. I don't know. But it does clack. So at any rate,
That's
we'll go
good.
to this one. Let's get some rhinestone sheets and have some fun, something different.
I'm
So
starting
you're
to buy.
cutting what again? Another set with the big, or you just cutting the holes bigger? You just cutting the holes bigger, or you cutting?
No,
I'm cutting.
I'm cutting a whole new set because all of the, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to line it up, and I really should have did one of the focused photos of it, but I already messed one up, so I thought my eyes could do what the computer could do.
Ah, got you. What is this?
I mean,
thank you, Denzel.
Oh.
Thank you, everybody. Hilarious. Yes, I think he's cute. He's quite handsome. That's why I go along with the whole matching thing. This starts out 3/4, but it gets smaller. So let's do 1/2 inch. What is this? Here. It's 1/2 inch. So we're going to start with 1/2 inch and then see how it goes from there. I got stuff everywhere. Let me clean up first.
All right. So even when I put it into X-Tools, it came in, the whole size came in as like 0.119.
Okay.
That's 0.12. Maybe I'll show you guys what I did.
That's what I think this fabric is, Chris Smith. I think this is the parachute fabric that came with the fans. That's what it feels like. It's like a thin.
So when I brought this in, it came in. So I clicked onto here, then I released the compound pack of it. And then when I release the compound pack, you see the two parts. You see the fan, and then you see the circle. So the circle is right here. So when I click the circle, it told me that the circle, I'm looking up here at the dimensions, the circle is 0.119, which I want to be 0.12. I'm just going to do 0.12 and 0.12. And then now our circle in the center is what it's supposed to be. And so now I'm just going to select both of those, and then we're just going to make that back into a compound pack. That's make compound pack. You can do your drop down. And so now that should be the perfect size for us. Okay. We're going to see. I need to do the same thing to this one. Because now I'm just going to have 6 because this is the thicker acrylic that I didn't want. So this is going to be hitting up cerulean ties on Monday. Me, because I want the one that's wider. Well, Wolfridge, I think, has the 19 inch or 20 inch. I think in 1/16. So 0.12, 0.12. And then I'm just going to select both. And we're going to take that into vector file. And then we should be good. I just wanted to show y'all that. That's it. Copy, paste. 6. Two. I think I'm just going to do clear again. Paste. Paste. And then we'll do still do the ones with the ends. I'm just gonna do all. I'm not even gonna try to do my teal, even though I want to. But I'm not. Oh, I could. Oh, there's no pink in that. I was gonna say I could do my pink, but there's no pink in that one. Look how hot it is here. Good. All right. All right, round two. Clear acrylic. You like this?
Round two.
Round two. Start it. It should be good. Now it's gonna be cut. Process. All right, let's see. So this is actually maybe like no, it's round two. I was gonna say this is round three, but it's really round two still. This feels like round three or four. Start. I'm gonna shape my material. And saving something else. Hey, Laura. That happens a lot. It happens an awful lot. One of the best things about making your own templates is you can literally get like it can be perfect.
Yep.
That's like one of the best things about making your own templates.
Somebody may have larger hands and want a larger fan because their hands are a little bit larger.
Yeah.
All kind of reasons.
All kinds of. I had a new chocolate on the right side. Maybe let me see what you got going on. Are you already done with this? Oh, girl, that purple Eve looks so good.
I was trying to get it because it's angled. It's harder to do because it's angled. So like on that side, I can get it to line up, but on that side, it's weird to cut it a certain way. But
girl, that looks so good.
And this is a rhinestone sheet though. So and of course it's SS6.
Of course. Right. Now I gotta go do my rhinestone sheet. I use my rhinestone tape. Rhinestone sheet.
Oh, you know what? I do have rhinestone tape somewhere.
That's why I use it. Because it was, but no, the sheets were better. And that color, girl, that goes perfect with that fan.
It did. I like this. I like how the colors are on here. Favorites. Only thing is, you know, with rhinestone sheets, they kind of sticky. Sides, but... So now I gotta do the other one. Okay. Thank y'all.
When I was by myself making this, you know how long it took me to make it, Edie?
How long?
Maybe 18 to 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. The already put together stuff, it did not take long. And once you cut out your even if you do make your own thingamabobbies, it doesn't take long to put it together. So thank y'all. Ooh, glitter would be good too. MNT living it. Yeah, glitter. Kind of double-sided tape. Are you using this? I'm using 3M. What is this? 3M 468MP adhesive. I don't know what that means, but I got this off of Amazon. I got a pack of like 5 sheets or something like that. I'll have to look at it and see how much it was because I don't know. But I use that 3M on this with the fabric, and this fabric is barely coming off, so that's a good thing. But this is the one where I made the wooden staves. So, all right, let's do the other side. Did I make this one? Let's go the same.
Hopefully this won't shrink.
Oh, I got my these are on Amazon. They're called Martelli. Martelli. And I just gummed it up. I'm gonna have to take it apart. Thank you, Carol Cole. Adhesive spray. Conde Pro Spray. I know Miss Jazzy G and Kai. That's what I'm gonna so start going somewhere. I'm gonna take my fan with me. Oh, we don't have that in stock. I see it right over there. Oh, we do have it in stock. Oh wow, that's crazy. Let's get 2 of them. That's not on sale, but this is what I see advertised, so it has to be on sale. Well, I guess we'll have to give you the sale price. Oh wow, imagine that. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with my Clack fan. People gonna be tired of me.
They should be. You Clack girl.
It ain't got nothing to do with the dance, none of that. You gonna get attitude. Told y'all, Mr. McQuacken, somewhere. You don't need no Clack fan. This done changed you. Really? How so? He was over it. It did shrink.
I feel it, yes.
Yeah, see, I'm just, yeah. So I'm like you now. I think this fabric, this little raggedy fabric that they send with these fans,
yeah.
It's the better option.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about fray.
I didn't do the other one. I want to see how it does without, like, if I use my rotary precise. For instance, she used her rotary knife with it, and she didn't have praying. But no, did she? But I remember she said she used spray check. Did she use it or no? Or
Yes. No. Who you talking about?
I think that she used spray check.
Coretta did not. She said that she cut it with her rotary cutter and she was fine.
No, I thought that was the before. But maybe that was somebody else. I don't want to use spray check. All right, let me see what it would look like. All right.
So what I'm using is self-adhesive rhinestone sheets, y'all. So they sell strips of this on Amazon. Since you can't press. Ooh, that's so pretty and bright. Oh my gosh.
It's very bright right here. Where
It is.
Second press went. It's not too bad. You can see a little bit of oversaturation of the ink, but honey, when I tell y'all this thing is looking wonderful, it's looking amazing, y'all. It is looking amazing, and I do think that it shrank a little bit. We're gonna put it up against the original, but I think it shrank. But because it was just the two presses where I did the first half and then the second, it really you can't tell much. But I do think it shrinks a little bit. I do. Let me see. But these colors look so much better than my other one. Look at those colors, y'all. Now let's put it on
vibrant.
Now is it gonna clap good? I don't know.
I'm sure the Clack.
We're gonna check it out. We're gonna try it and see. But so with this, if you have a large heat press, I will say it's perfect. Now I can't even see where my other lines were, like my other meeting points were. I can't see. But it did shrink a little. I can tell you that it did shrink a little, but not. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, so you see it shrank a little bit because this was almost from edge to edge. If I bring it over here, it did shrink a little. Whoops. So it did shrink. But we're gonna go with it. It looks so good. Even though it did shrink a little bit, you can't really even tell. So we're gonna still go with it. And then hold on.
Thank you, Design Love. She said she's loving the fan. I've been fighting not doing these fans for so long, with the exception, I wanted to try my own stick. That was it. I was like, I don't want no fan.
She wanted to try her own stick.
Like that was the only appeal that I had. But once I clapped that thing in the car, and he was like, that clacking tank. Well, I like it. I need it in my life. I'm gonna be carrying a fan everywhere. Y'all think I'm kidding? Don't play with me. I'm gonna make one in the colors that we wear.
That would be horrible. So y'all see the difference in the color from this that came with
wow.
And then this is the material that I use. Look at
that's a big yeah.
It's a big difference. But it's a lot has to do with the material, but it's a big difference. And I didn't good. So I'm just gonna knock these out. Let me grab my tape. See, all the holes are perfectly fine now. Thank the Lord. Okay. And now I have to find smaller rivets for the other one. I'm not gonna try to cut them.
Sharon, that fabric that she has laying there, the more vibrant one, is one that she got from Hobby Lobby.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
No, this one. No, this is from Amazon. This is that polyester fabric that I always.
What? So
Yeah.
the one from Hobby Lobby was not as vibrant.
No, I didn't do the one from Hobby Lobby yet. The thermofoam. But remember,
Yeah.
the thermofoam Coretta said is 70% polyester and 30% cotton. So it's not going to be as vibrant as that other.
I was wrong, y'all. And then, but you said that shrank. So which one shrunk? The one from Amazon?
The one from Amazon, the one that I'm using now that I'm gonna keep using. That I'm about to.
Okay.
Because I only did one. I only pressed one. I didn't print out the other. I didn't print out another one to do the other one.
Okay.
This is this one. But this it looks so good.
Yeah.
And those are from the same printer. So see how with Sublimation, like everything matters, like your material, those types of things matter because the same printer printed these out. And so when you're thinking, oh, that printer, which printer? It's the same printer. So it goes beyond just your printer and those things. It's what you're pressing it on. That matters too. Uh-oh. Keep Josie. Miss Joyce, which one? This screen, the one that's on this is this that's my table. If you want it to be a little bit bigger, I'm gonna go bigger for a second, okay? Hold on, I'm trying to.
Oh, she said she thought that was me over here. Okay. Yeah, Evelyn, that fan came from Amazon that she has on the table now. But I was mixed up too. So
no, if you just got here in the beginning, I told everybody this material and the thermofoam from Hobby Lobby, I cut that out. I cut this out with my Caesar Romeo. So I cut the shape out with that. But the material itself is on a roll, and I got that from Amazon. Miss Linda, it's possible. So this, it may be like 2 inches over, but with the 16, you can maybe pull out my 16 by 24 and give it a go. But it should be able to, because you can kind of slant it a little bit. You probably would be good with the 16 by 24. Yeah, it's a material.
Yes, it's material. I don't have you seen anybody use one with paper?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
What did you say the fabric is from Alibaba? Parachute fabric?
Yeah. I agree with Chris Smith. That sounds like what it is.
I'm gonna have to get me some. And here I'm just peeling off these protective layers of the kit. There's just gonna go like that.
Is that a rhinestone?
Evie, you getting ready to lay your parts down? I'm gonna face it.
I was going to do a new one from what's the name of this place? I can't think of the name of this place right now. This is just extra design that the lady made for me today at the printer, my friend. And she made this one. But it didn't press right. I think I have a rhinestone under my thing because it's anyways, but
those rhinestones, just like the flop shops, be everywhere.
Mm-hmm. And you know what I wish I had? I wish I had a to make a like a 3D printed, what am I trying to say? Thing to hold these fans in place, like a bracket or something to hold them and make sure that these are always even.
I think I saw somebody with something like that, Evie. That would be good. How long do you think it would take to make these like 3D in 3D?
A lot longer than cutting them with the laser. I know that.
Yeah, the laser.
A lot longer. It can be done, but it will take a lot longer than just cutting them out.
So then that's not even. It's better to do it with the laser.
But if you wanted to, yes, it can be definitely 3D printed. Jig. Thank you, Evelyn Warner. Print a template to line them up with. That's smart too, Chris Smith. Thank you, Donzel.
See, my things are too big. Look how big these are on here. It's not gonna clack. The things are gonna hit each other. I may need to do, instead of 8, maybe 6. I mean,
3D printed a jig to hold the fan while putting them. Okay, well, if you find that video, link me, because usually with the 3D printing community, when they come up with something, usually they just make the file available, and then you can just print it. But even if I have to buy it, that's not an issue either. Which would be especially handy for someone who does fans a lot.
Yeah.
And I also have this pink one that I'm gonna press here in a minute. This is also one that she made. But of course, it's gonna be more vibrant once we press it. No.
Does she make custom fans for people?
Yes. Yes, she does.
Does she do have a website?
She has a shop. Primal Graphics. It's the lady. Well, it's the lady. She came to and brought some stuff to Bling Fest for everybody. But they also sell my rhinestones in their store. It's in Charlotte, near the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Primal Graphics is the name of it. She sells UV transfers, DTF transfers, sublimation transfers. She sells and prints the fans. She even has a tutorial showing how to print the fans and all that kind of stuff. Where can I order blank fans? I'm sorry, I did see you ask that earlier, and I apologize. I forgot to answer. I would say maybe Amazon, because where I bought mine, they're sold out. Atlanta Vinyl. But then again, if you go with Atlanta Vinyl, they didn't have adhesive with theirs, so you got to make your own adhesive, which is what I'm doing now.
Let's see.
Adhesive strip.
So the rivet goes in here.
Oh, you putting in the rivet?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I think I put another one on here.
I forgot to tell my thing to print. I mean, yeah, cut. Sorry.
I think I could have fit in 2. I think so. Hold on, let me see.
Thing burst his fan jigs. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Barb. Thank you kindly. I'm gonna look that up now.
Do one more. But see, my blades are so thick that it's just gonna be for decoration at this point. I don't see it clacking good.
You never know. Hey, let's not knock it till we start clacking.
Yeah.
It might clack louder than the regular ones.
Let's see what these stick on. These blades are so thick. I'm gonna have to make them shrink them down a little.
Be careful, tariff charges on Amazon. Yeah. I don't even want to talk about tariffs right now. I want to talk about them.
I guess. Don't see. I probably could have did one more, but I'm gonna leave it like this. I think I could have fit one more on there, but
So instead of doing 9, you could have done 10.
yeah, this is actually 8. I think I did 8 instead.
Okay.
But I could have did no. Could have probably did now. Let me get a thinner one and see if that thin one. Oh, it's not in the center. It ain't gonna be good. You know what I do with the packet?
Hilarious.
I lose things. You know I lose things.
Oh, they sell the adhesives separate?
Cool.
She said, Danny said she think Delonda said that they sell the adhesive separate. Wish I had known that. So saving my arms and my back.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna put you guys on mute for a little bit. I gotta use my hammer, a little baby hammer.
Oh, your pink one?
I'm using this.
Oh, that's not the pink one.
My pink one's still in. It's still in the box.
Hilarious. Girl, that thing was so cute. She was like, "Look." It was so cute. All right, y'all. Hopefully this last one. Whoops. That's gonna happen. Crooked. I don't care. All right. Bought yours, Alibaba. Check to see what it would be if I redid my paint on the amount more than double. Yeah, I started to, when you wrote that, Rebecca, I started to say just be careful because I know everything done tariff up. I don't even have a straight answer yet of what I'm dealing with certain things. So it's like, bro, this was horrible timing. I'm hoping that there will be a work out, I guess. I don't know what to call it. I hope folks can get it together. That's what I hope. Because all our craft stuff, I don't care who you are, unless it's handmade. But even if it's handmade, 9 times out of 10, your stuff came from over yonder. And even if it didn't come from over yonder that way, it came from over yonder the other way. So it's like, bro, you can't catch a break. All right, y'all, let's put this teal fan together. Somebody said earlier, like that song been stuck in their head, y'all, all day. Dang boots on some darn ground. I'm like, I don't sing this. And been singing it anyways.
I totally, Edie, totally could have Had another one on here.
Okay.
I could have put mine, but it's all good. It's gonna be fine. Try to see
Yeah, Evelyn, it is.
how it's supposed to go.
Actually, it's more so not necessarily for the small business as it is for the end consumer. That's who suffers. That's who's suffering because I don't care. Amazon, it doesn't matter what company it is, they're passing that cost on. So very few. I know one grocery store was like, "Yeah, we're not raising nothing." So but how can you say that? So it is what it is. But yeah, I got an email today from Heat Transfer Warehouse, and they were saying they are going to raise the price of the sawgrass because I was a certain person doesn't know this, but I was looking at the SG 1000 and upgrading, and then I was like, ooh, I'm gonna try and get that once I get my P2 paid off. And when I got that email today, I was like, I guess I'm gonna be sublimating 8.5 by 11 for the rest of my life. Because
it went up. It went up last night.
Yeah, that's what they said.
I saw it.
Yep. Oh, I didn't know it started in South Carolina. And then I saw, I don't know why, but apparently my news feed or whatever you call it over there on Facebook thinks I want to see line dances now. So it sent me a whole new line dance today that I'd never heard of. Mm-hmm. I watched it, but y'all can have this mess. I can't keep up with everything. I'm still stuck on the wobble. Oh my god. Local print shop said they're informed by Aki Quit that their costs are going up because all the dyes are made in China. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. I mean, we know how what do you have in your house that's not made over yonder? And then like some people say, not some people, but like some companies and some products, they say made here, but parts are made elsewhere. So either way, something is gonna come from, unless it's completely manufactured. Like for instance, these Clack fans that me and Patrice making tonight with our laser, that's made over here, baby. We just made it. Ain't no dispute.
Evie, the acrylic itself is where we get the acrylic from.
Oh, good point. The wood, I don't think the wood comes from anywhere. I think the wood is over here.
This acrylic,
Oh, it's a tough situation all the way around.
Yep.
Robin, I haven't paid attention to because the Joann's near me are still far, like an hour roughly it takes for me to get to them. The one in Charlotte maybe more like 40 minutes, depending upon when I leave. So I don't know when they're closing. And y'all look, everything in the Dollar Tree. So it went up to $1.25. It's probably gonna go up to everything gonna be more than
$2.50. It's gonna be
$1.25.
$2.50.
If not more than that.
Yep.
Everything we do is going to be affected. Everything. So hold on to y'all's hat. It's a bit of a bumpy ride. Will the laser cut plastic? Oh, you answering it?
Yeah, depends on the laser, and some plastic it can cut. Not it really depends, but that's something you have to be careful with the plastic with the laser. It depends.
What plastic would you be trying to cut? I'm curious. Because like these are, I said these are acrylic, but I guess they're plastic.
Yeah, I don't think that. I look that might know. It's certain things that it can cut, or not necessarily. I'm afraid.
All right. Now this one.
I need to make these small. I need to make them smaller.
But you still feel they should have been smaller?
Yeah. I do.
What is this initial? This just to go. Oh, she told me to join in. This one deal with that one. Oh, good.
Let's print out another one. That's one of the first now. I'm gonna print out another one just to see how this one looks like when you press it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you, Gail. You think thin metal could be used for these fans, or would the cut edges be too sharp? I think, me personally, it would be amazing. But round the, if you can round the edges, kind of how Patrice's is. Isn't yours rounded at the top? Right there.
I think yeah, they're rounded.
And then the sides, you might have to file them down with a grinder or something just to be sure. But I bet that would be pretty.
They're rounded. I do find like using the painter's tape and just taping down everything works a lot easier for me. Like when you get set it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is gonna be the test, y'all. We're gonna see if this is gonna clap.
I think it's gonna clack.
You say she thinks it's gonna clack, and I'm like,
Yep, even with it being thicker.
oh, girl, when I say it's thicker, Evie, it is thicker, 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 thicker. Ooh. I don't know,
Your
y'all.
favorite giant circle. I'll throw that fan. Let's hit.
Oh,
Okay.
you heard
See?
it?
Yep.
Little baby, a baby clack. That it was. Let me hold on. Let me. So this is the thicker material. Y'all like there's no seeing through this material. It is thick, okay. But I only used 8. I only used 8 of the blades because of the rivet that I have. I could have used 9, but I'm glad I didn't use 9 because they're already super thick. So this is the fan. I use clear.
Girl.
Oh,
I'm loving that clear acrylic.
this is like a quality type of clack fan. This ain't your average clack fan. Okay.
Hilarious.
All right. Let me clack it for y'all. So let's see. So y'all.
Okay, throw that help, girl.
It's clacking, but this material is so heavy. I like the original material still.
This thin right here. Yeah.
Yeah, can y'all hear? Did y'all hear it clacking a little?
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear it.
I mean, it clacks. Maybe the material has to loosen up a little bit. I mean, it clacks. It does clack. I can't even lie about it. It clacks. But I think maybe my blade should be a little bit thinner so that it could have more clackability. It needs a little more clackability. It does. But this tape that I have, y'all, this tape is good. It's a 3M, the 3M tape. It's perfect. I think as it loosens up a bit, but you don't see through it. I love it. Y'all see, this is where I did that second press, the overlap. But like Miss Linda Gray was saying, if you just press this one time, you shouldn't have a problem. Now, it's still going to shrink a little bit, but you won't have any major issues. You can't even tell where the other connections are. I don't even think that was a connection. That probably might have just been when I pressed it a second time. But it looks good. All right, let me make Evie back. Evie's. And Miss Sandra, I can't wait to go and watch 2020. I cannot wait. Evie, I like the clear blades.
Yes, fam. Yes.
I like the clear
Very
blades.
much so.
I can even put some bling on here on this side. I like the clear.
Ooh. Vanessa Parnell says she attended her AKA regional conference in Philly last week. Vendors were selling out of Clack fans daily. She bought 2 of them for $20 a piece.
Wow. Okay. Eve clacking over there.
Oh, I got the attitude behind it too now. Well,
Evie, so at Bling Fest, can you and the fam all get together and clack y'all fans, and then we could call y'all the Clack and McClackins? Yeah.
That is super cute. The Clack and McCrackens. Oh my God.
Tell Mr. Clackins he gotta do it.
Oh, girl. No, ma'am.
We need the Clack and McClackins.
No, ma'am. Girl, that's gonna be a fight. He has his limits. He'll wear the bling and all that stuff. He ain't clacking no pain.
No, but see, he don't have the clack. He just does the line dance. You clack.
I doubt he gonna do that either.
Oh,
He's not a dancer. Like we're not really dancers.
Me either, Evie. Are the girls gonna be there? They can dance.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Mine will look like she can get down.
Monica will get down.
You see, Monica look like she just. Monica look like she got rhythm. But I ain't got no rhythm. But Monica
She,
like she
she
got rhythm.
does. She does. I swear she does anyway.
I'm gonna make those smaller.
Oh, wrong one. Hold it right.
I'm definitely
So
gonna make
that's.
smaller.
This is the McQuackins one. This is with that. This is with that adhesive with the roller I was showing y'all, the super strength one. See how you can see the glue. Mm-hmm. And then this one is the very first one I made with the that big roll of adhesive. Is you can't really see the glue as well with that one, but it's still super cute. And then this one is the one I made with the wood so that I could heat press the rhinestones on. So I'm gonna cut out some more of these. I like the wooden one. And there's the bling on the back. I like the fabric that came with these fans better. So if I could do that and find that fabric, I would totally use that instead. And then this one is just an extra one for to do a giveaway or something. It's not perfect, but it clacks for those who can't make their own. Yep. And like this color. What wood did I use? If I'm not mistaken, this is just the let me get the, what do you call that? Thickness. What? The thickness.
That's wood?
Mm-hmm. But I was gonna get the thickness. Where's my caliper? It says that this is 3 millimeter. This is 3 millimeter basswood. And it worked great. It has, you know, you would think wood would be heavy. It really doesn't have that much weight to it. Yeah, they got that clack now. All the fans had a clack, even the acrylic one. I'm gonna have to find some. So Cerulean, they should have the long acrylic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find that.
They have the long one.
Keep holding it.
One day I'm gonna get some more thin ones so I could have a thinner.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, this one was made with fabric I had, some polyester fabric, that 100% polyester that I had, but it's thick and it feels like cotton, but it's not. It's actually polyester, so that I can sublimate it, which is why it's not as, you know, like a vibrant. I don't know. Even though it says 100% polyester, it's just, I don't know. It doesn't press this vibrant. But I like this much better than this fabric. So, like I was just reminded, if you get all of these fans, the black that you see right here, I bought these from Atlanta Vinyl. So if you do order from Atlanta Vinyl, it will not come with the adhesive. Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, it's just a quick reminder for those who may have come in late and didn't hear us talking about it earlier. The price was excellent. You get 10. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but you get 10 of them. But you can use this. This is called Tombow Extreme. It's red, and you know, look for the red one. It's at Michael's, and all you do is run this up the. It's a double-sided adhesive, so all you kind of got to do is just, you know, glide it up the thing, and it leaves the glue, and it's very strong. motherfucker, it ain't even rubbing off easily. Whereas this other stuff did rub off at least. That's like, this is very strong. And it holds on to this fabric really well. So you can use this. What about the fans that come from Alibaba? I don't know. I didn't. Did you order yours from Alibaba?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have no problem with from Alibaba.
Okay.
And the adhesive it comes with is very good adhesive. It's strong. Like the strips, I love them. But the adhesive I used tonight, this is really good too. This is 3M 300 LSC. That's really good. Really good. All right, I'm just gonna press this with the thermophone so we can see how it's gonna look. And I'm gonna try to do a cut of it with the rotary. Because that's what Coretta, she cut it with a rotary, her rotary knife, her rotary blade, but I'm gonna try to see if I get like a better result.
Bobby, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Matter of fact, I'm gonna enjoy some time with y'all real quick.
So this is the one that I cut off. Let me show you guys. So now I'm just placing the one that I did. This is the one, the thermofoam from Hobby Lobby. Coretta Dangerfield has a tutorial showing her using this. And I cut it with my Caesar Romeo, and it kind of has like you see the edges. Now I'm gonna try to cut a piece with my rotary blade just to see, because Coretta said she used her rotary blade to cut it. So I'm gonna see if I can get a better outcome with that. Evie, did I pick you off? Let me move you back over. I'm just gonna take this
good.
out.
I'm good. Well, I'm gonna set my thing to cut more wood. I'm gonna set my cutter to do more wood, but I don't think I'm gonna make it tonight.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I see what's going on. Sorry, it took the wrong microphone. Well, I was saying I'm gonna cut that wood, but I don't know that I'm gonna make another one.
Okay. There isn't a wrong side of this thermophone, is it, y'all? I hope it's not. I hope all sides are right sides.
Tampa, Atlanta Vinyl today, they sold out. Yeah. Yes, they did. Y'all gonna be sick of me in these fans. I'm telling you.
I told Evie that we need one for Bling Fest, y'all.
And guess what?
Clack fan.
We gonna get some.
Yes.
Y'all gonna be sick of me. Actually, it's gonna be more of him. He gonna be sick of me.
Because we like the Clack too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know it, Bonetta. I haven't learned it yet. The only thing I learned, which is so sad, is the little hip throw part. Only because of watching that little girl. She was what, like 3?
And cracking her little hips.
2? Yes. I mean, and throwing hips that she don't have yet. I'm just saying. I was like, okay. Yes, there is a wrong side and a right side. Because I kind of keep. Oh, she's 4. Okay.
So there is a wrong side and a right side of this material. Which side is the wrong side?
Oh.
The thermofoam.
You talking about the fabric?
Yeah, of the thermofoam. I don't know. We're just gonna test it out real quick because I don't know which one's the wrong side and the right side.
Right, Bonetta.
I don't know.
I was even proud of myself because I did that part with Mr. McQuackins in the car. I was like, and he was like, "You ain't no Clack fan."
whatever.
So what in the world?
Whatever.
What has happened to my wife?
Right.
She over here clacking away.
And am.
All
He
right,
really done messed up because I done put these rhinestones on there too. Shoot. It's
listen.
over. It's over. Matter of fact, you know what? Before I cut that wood, I'm gonna change the shape so that the rhinestones fit better on it. So I'm gonna work on that.
That's what I'm gonna do a new. I'm gonna make my blade smaller.
She said one side is a little fuzzy. Not riding in the car, clacking while driving.
One side's a little
Hilarious.
fuzzy.
Oh, that's so cute.
So
Huh?
I guess the fuzzy side is the side that's supposed to be down.
No, somebody said one side is a little fuzzy. Who is this? P Hadden said one side is a little fuzzy, but didn't say what that meant.
So we're gonna take it that the fuzzy side is the right side.
Yeah. Are there any no rhinestones on the fabric? Period. No. Now, okay. You could put rhinestones on the fabric. The only way I would say put rhinestones on there is like in this instance with this fan. You see how the stick doesn't go all the way to the edge? Like maybe a trim of rhinestones up here. But anywhere around these plastic bones, I would not, because I mean, you can try it. It can't hurt to try anything. I mean, worst case scenario, it just won't, it'll not, because the thing is, it's not really the clack that we're worried about. It's the retract, not the clack, the retract. So when you want that to come back super smooth, the stones could be in the way and stop it from coming back properly. So that's why I only did the outsides. I didn't do, she said press on the fuzzy side.
Okay. I think I'm on the fuzzy side. I hope. I'll pray.
Danny, I saw a video with a bunch of guys and gals doing the dance, and instead of fans, the guys were flicking towels. I saw this white dude.
Oh,
He was boots, his cowboy hat, and his fan. When I tell you he was clacking the heck out that fan, okay? I said, okay, do your fan. That one ain't gonna do one, but it's okay. I'm gonna clack enough for the both of us.
See, these cuts so good.
Yes. Yeah. Y'all done created a monster.
Oh Lord. Oh.
Y'all done created a monster. You can do two-handed clacking to make up for him not. Don't play with me. Another one there. Marilyn done started something. Let's see. Let's see. Can we do? Oh, no, double-handed. Okay. No, I can't do it. I'm not coordinated enough. Not for the dance. I got some from Temu, made me so mad. They little and no clack. Oh no, girl, that's why I can't fool with Temu. Temu be out here ticking people off. Our love land. I know it don't make no sense. It's doing something. Mr. McQuackins can pump his fist. That's how I first saw me doing it. Oh, that's a good one. The older guy with the long coat, boots, and hat. I think that's the one that I'm talking about. But then say, don't threaten you. I know, right? 2020 was really deep and sad. Not my kind of show. I need something to laugh at.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch Miss Sandra. I know Miss Sandra said that. Don't worry.
I went on there one time, Jesse. That was enough. And I was like, not doing this. One time on Temu and never again. Spilling the Diversity is asking, could you embroider the Therafoam, then attach it to the ribs?
I don't see why
What do you
not.
think?
I don't see why not.
Especially if it's a thin, like red work or something, like a thin embroidery, not a
Not nothing
thick.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't see any sublimation, but we gonna see.
I gotta get me some acrylic, y'all, because I want a purple glitter acrylic Clack fan with rhinestones on it. Y'all, really, it's just gonna be like, oh my god, why did we even tell her about this?
Oh, I'm sorry, I should have Eve on there. I don't know, y'all. I don't know how to.
Girl, because I was seeing that people was buying couches, and the couches was like little dog couches, but they thought it was a full couch for their bedrooms. Yeah, when I saw stuff, like, yeah, no, I can't.
See, Mitch, I started it on the fuzzy side, but it's not it's not vibrant. I don't know.
Well, at least it's sublimated.
It's not, but it's not. It's really not. Let me do a comparison so y'all can see. And this is the fuzzy side.
Okay.
Maybe I did something wrong.
The only way to find out would be to press another one, but on the other side, and see which one looks the best. But I mean, that looks good. That bout looked like the one that I did with my fabric. It's like good enough, but it ain't vibrant. Yeah.
And then look up. Let me try to cut it again with my rotary blade just so I can make sure. So don't cut this with your cutter, your crab cutter, because it frays.
Yeah, they said it still looks good.
Where's P hiding? Thank you guys. Because that's it. I did it on the fuzzy side.
Oh, Patrice, I went and picked up my outfit. My crochet outfit that lady made.
You love it?
Girl.
Are you gonna wear it one night? Oh
It's
no,
a belly shirt. It's a belly shirt, but I don't care. If I get the purple acrylic, will you cut them? Just let me know what purple acrylic you find. I can go ahead and grab it. It's no worries. Cut it for you. Let me. I want to. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. What are you thinking? Is it shredding because of the tape?
Yeah, you didn't want to peel the tape away. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll cut it. It has to be long acrylic though. It has to be let me grab that wood because that wood is the right size. My acrylic is 12 by 12. That's too small. It would have to be 13 inches. I think it was the minimum 13, so it need to be bigger than that for our purple fans. Oh. Oh, you talking about purple fans for Bling Fest? Ooh, acrylic would be cute.
I'm not overly excited about it, but maybe give another little piece of this fabric.
Kristen said it has more rustic country vibe with the friend.
That's true. Now that is true. It does look more. Kristen, you're right. It does. Honest, hold on me. But it's just this whole. See, I'm peeling all the.
That's how mine did.
So let me just. I just want to test it out. We're done. I just want to test. I just want to cut out, like use my rotary blade to cut it.
You mean cut that again?
No, I'm just gonna cut a piece of the material, like some of
okay.
just so I could see like if, with the rotary blade, because I cut it with the Caesar. Now the other material cut beautifully with the Caesar, but let's see. Where's my little? I'm gonna just.
I tried cutting with my rotary blade and I was struggling because the fabric moves, so
Yeah.
it was messing me up. If I had a way to keep it sit, stuck in place, it probably wouldn't have been as bad.
So with the rotary blade, it's not fraying.
Okay.
Well, it didn't cut frame, but that doesn't mean that it still can't fray. Let's see. I mean, it can still fray even if you do it, but your cut is cleaner than with the Caesar.
Machine. Mm-hmm.
So you see that was
Mm-hmm.
the Caesar, and then this is the cut with the rotary. So it is a lot cleaner.
Okay.
I would still put fray check on it though, just because the edges, I would still put fray check. But it does cut better with the rotary.
P had said her thermofoam looks thicker than that. It did not fray.
And it looks so yours didn't fray at all, and it looks thicker. Maybe they have it on the wrong thing. Maybe they didn't know what they were giving me. But it's not. You see how it looks behind it? It looks a little bit. I mean, it's thicker than the one that comes with it, as you can't really see through it like that. But yeah, and this is when they cut. This is the cut edge from the hobby box. I don't know.
Put some ribbon around the edge of it if you don't like it with some double-sided tape. It was a suggestion by Robin M.
Oh, that's a good suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably not gonna put this on.
Oh,
Nothing.
you know what? This one, like with how the fabric goes past the staves. If you put like some lace up there or something like, ooh, that would be super cute.
That would be cute. But look at the color difference, y'all, between
the. That's a big difference.
That's the color difference. So I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna try it tonight. I'll turn it on the other side. But this is the fuzzy side right here. And I'll try it. But you can't see. You can't really tell right here how much it shrank. But it did shrink. All right, Evie, you ready to do the giveaway?
Yeah, we can. Danny said, can you cut it with your laser? Would that help with fraying?
It might.
So sometimes when you burn the edge of fabric, it'll
help
keep it from fraying. Yeah, so that very well could be an option. Mm-hmm.
Right. And tomorrow, I think Delonda and I are going to do so good tomorrow. So
what time?
I think at 3 tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be on Saturday. It's going to be on a Saturday. And it's not going to be long. We're going to be working. We're going to be doing almost the same thing that we did before. But this time, we're going to be using HTV. Hold on. Let me make EV bigger.
I'm looking for that Cowboys fan. I have a Cowboys fan. And that blue fan that I made. We'll do a giveaway of those two. I would do this one, the McQuacken's fan, but what was it about this one? Nothing. It's funny. So we can do 3. We can do a McQuacken's fan.
Okay.
And we've tested clackability. Never mind, I just threw it, so we're not giving that one away.
It's probably fine. It just has a little dent.
She said a dent.
Nothing major.
Oh, here's the Cowboys fan. So the Cowboys fan and then the blue fan. Cowboys fan was not printed by me. It was printed by the shop where I got my Sublimation transfer from. But this one
So that's why it's white. So she made this one as Cowboys. So if you like Cowboys, that's cute. Whoops. Lord Jesus. It's time for bed. I'm hitting myself, throwing fans. Oh my God. And then I did this one, which is boots on the ground. It's not perfect, but it's a fan. For those who can't make a fan for whatever reason, or might just want a fan. So here's 2 fans, and then like I said, this one that I threw.
Eve, I got to work.
Clackability. Hopefully y'all can spell that.
Oh wait, that's not spelled right. Let me do it. It needs an I.
Oh, it does need an I.
Clackability.
And then you could just do the draw again situation where it won't take all that mess and having to draw 14 times.
Okay, there we go. Clackability.
Oh, I'm gonna go get the link for y'all to fill out the form if you win, because that's too much to not have it. It's easier for me for y'all to fill out the form, and then that way I know you have it, you know you have it, everybody knows you have it, and everybody's good. Let's go here. But thank y'all for coming to hang out with us in our Clack fan making. It was cool to make them with ourselves. I love that.
Yes. Like we made one, like a full Clack fan from scratch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did.
I like this material because of the color, how the color takes to the material. But I'm gonna stick with the material that comes with the fan. Like this isn't see-through, like you can kind of see through the other material at certain, when the light hits it, angles. That's one thing that I don't really care for, but I like it. I like but y'all, this color on this material, on that polyester material I got, whoa. I'm gonna try this out again. Maybe they gave me the wrong thing. It was labeled. Yeah. Not overlooking plus.
Whoops. Why did that do that? Okay. Alrighty, y'all. I am going to put the link after the giveaways so that folks can let it do the thing. And if you win, not so much with the Cowboys win, because, I'm not a sports person. And really not even so much with the teal one. With the purple one, you have to have attitude when you clack your fan, period. Okay? It's law. When you get it, say, "Oh, I won." Yeah. And you have to post that video on Facebook so that I can see and prove that you're worthy of the fan.
Yep.
Y'all done created a monster.
We see. We understand exactly what Mr. McClacken was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna be like, "Oh my God."
We understand. Mr. McClacken was like, and he's sick and tired of these Clack fans.
With the Clack. And it's funny because at her shop today, another customer came in. The one I was telling you about, Patrice, where she did DTF on her fan.
Uh-huh.
I was like, ooh, I'd just be so glad when this fan phase is over with. And she was like, oh, it ain't going nowhere. Like, ooh. She was mad at me for saying that.
Evie, let me tell you something. It ain't going nowhere. Beyonce and I have these fans on her stage.
Wow.
So these fans are not going anywhere no time soon.
Well, they definitely ain't going nowhere now because I done caught the fan bug. Holler.
Now we just need to do the dance.
Yeah, I gotta learn it. I don't know it.
You ready for me to draw Evie or not yet?
Yes. Oh yeah. Whenever you're ready.
I'm waiting for you. Let's go to draw. All right, y'all. Let's see who wins, and we're gonna clack a fan for you.
Oh, that's cool, Miss Joyce.
Okay.
Miss Joyce, holler. Which one you want, Miss Joyce? I'm gonna let you pick. I know, right? Holler.
We clacking fans tonight.
Miss Joyce, which one you want? Go ahead and pick. You can do the teal, you can do the Cowboys. I know you probably don't want the Cowboys, or you can do the McQuackins fan. Purple. Okay, she picked the purple fan. So we got Cowboys and teal left.
Okay. And we're gonna do now. Remember, I don't know if we said it, but this is for U.S. residents only. You gotta reside in the United States.
Oh yeah, with these tariffs, you dang skippy.
You gotta reside in the
Because
U.S.
I gotta pay tariffs to ship it to whoever. So
you gotta reside in the U.S. of A. All right, so let's get ready. Huh?
VA is asking, where did you say to buy the fans at? Right now, it seems like Amazon is about the only place that's got them.
All right, you ready for me to draw again, Evie?
Yeah. Miss Joyce, I have your address, so you don't have to fill out the form. Even though it'll help me remember that you won.
Okay.
Shamika, hey, Tyler. Shamika, which one you want? You can do Cowboys or you can do the teal fan.
Shamika, I should have got up and did the dance for you, girl.
Hilarious.
I should have. Where Rosalind? Rosalind knows how to shake her little hips too.
Girl, and seeing Marilyn, I said, okay, Marilyn.
She knows what to do with those hips. I see now.
Oh, something else I'm gonna do is put a wrist thing on my fan, especially when we dancing at the thing. It's got to have a wrist strap because I be darn.
Girl, you're gonna be knocking me upside my head. You keep doing it.
I know. I'm gonna be professional though. Shamika, let me know which one you want, my dear. I need to know so that I can.
Which are the other two you have? You have the.
I have the Cowboys and I have the teal one.
Cowboys. She wants Cowboys.
Oh, she said Cowboys. Okay, cool. All righty. So the teal one is what's left. So if you win the next one, it'll be teal. If you don't want the teal, then you can say draw again. Okay. She said Cowboys. Thank you, Kristen.
I'm gonna keep drawing.
Vanessa, the lady at the shop, she had an AKA one that was pretty. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, draw again is fine.
Sorry, guys.
Robin is high. Holler. Congratulations, Robin. So Shamika and Robin, please. I'm gonna drop the link now so that you can click this link. I'm gonna post it a couple of times. Click that link in the chat and fill it out so that I can get you your fan. Miss Joyce, I actually have a whole nother package I need to send to you. So you got all of this. Your shirt, yeah.
Now I'm gonna do one giveaway because I said the other day when I was doing the UV printer that I was gonna give these away. So I'll give, I guess, one away. This is what we made during the
UV.
Yeah, the UV live. This is what we made during the live. I made this one before, but this was the one that we made during the live. So we're going to give them away. So let me pull back up StreamYard. Well, it's still up. What are we going to say this is going to be?
All right, Kristen. Dang, Skippy.
Because every time I always forget that I'm going to. I said I'm gonna give it away, and then I always forget. Like, can I give you shirt? All right, so it's gonna be a package deal: a shirt and a tumbler.
Nice. You gonna make me enter?
All right, y'all. So this is what you gonna win. Okay, for this one. So this is extra large Bella canvas shirt, and this says "Let It
Oh.
Be." And you're gonna get this black. I love my craft community.
Aw.
Okay, so this is what you will win. Okay, remember, unfortunately, this can only be for U.S. residents. When you send me an email, I'm gonna put my email on the screen. Send me an email with your name and your address. I do not ship out the same day or even the next day, but it will go out. Okay, so just let me know. Send me your information, and I will send it to you. Hold on, let me add. Oh, Miss Zelda Brown, a member for 18 months.
Holler.
Thank you, Miss Zelda Brown.
Awesome.
I would give this away, but it's no collecting. Like it's very, it's like baby clack. But you know what?
You still hear it?
But I think the amount of blades really matters.
Nah.
Kind of goes down like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can see that because that's what the sound technically comes from is the blade.
Yeah. So let me share.
Oh, wait a minute. It comes from the blades.
Oh, the blades add weight. Yeah. All right. So for the word, it's gonna be put. Oh goodness, Evie. Put. Okay, the word's just gonna be UV. That's it. It's just gonna be UV. That's it. Nothing special.
Kristen says she'd be happy with a baby clack.
But then this is really a baby clack, and I should have had one extra blade.
Yeah, but that clear acrylic, oh my gosh.
Oh, this clear acrylic is hot. It's nice.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So it's gonna be for this shirt that says "Let It Be" and this "I Love My Craft Community" mug. That's what it's gonna be for. And then we'll do the other one because I have another shirt. And then Evie and I gotta go rest. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to watch 2020 tonight. I might have to watch it tomorrow.
And y'all don't forget 3 p.m.
Yes, tomorrow.
Wait a minute, 3 p.m. Eastern?
I think it's Eastern, but Delana may be like, I thought it was Central.
Because that'd be killing me. Ooh.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, I don't know, is it an hour? Is it 2 hours? Is it backwards? Is it forwards? I have to think about it every single time.
It's like, it's just so much. All right, y'all. Are y'all ready? All right, let me get ready to roll. And then the next shirt that we have, that size is a large shirt. So you guys don't know. But it's old. It's more so the color of what the bling box shirt is going to be. All right, I'm going to get ready to roll now. Let's draw. Let's see. Let me get my fan prepared for clacking. These fans are made for clacking. But
that's a pioneer.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Gee, we need to get our lives together. All right, so the next thing, congratulations, Vanessa. Let me put my email on the screen. This is my email. Send me an email with your name and your address. The next thing we're going to give away is, let me remove for a minute. The next thing we're going to give away is this shirt. This says "Let It Be."
That's my favorite.
and then this white mug. Now the print, this was printed directly on top. The other cup, that was a UV DTF sticker that we did with the UV make. This one we actually printed directly onto the mug. Okay, so we're gonna give this away along with this Let It Be shirt, and this is a large. It's a large gilded. Okay, it's a large gilded. So
Now that's the design for the bling box.
yeah, that's a bling box design.
Y'all better jump on this
This
bling box subscription.
that's the bling box design.
I'm just saying, only the elite.
Right, exactly, exactly. Like just
That bling box is everything and then some.
thank you, Evie.
You said it's coming with that yellow shirt though, right?
Yeah, it's come with the yellow.
Okay, so I'm not gonna enter the contest then.
Comes with the yellow.
I'll wait on mine to come.
It comes with the yellow shirt.
Yep.
All right, y'all. The word is still going to be the same. Let me bring it back on. I'm going to get ready to draw in a few minutes. We just got to look at Vanessa's beautiful face a little bit longer, and then we'll. I'm just going to redo it. Let's see. Thanks for hanging out with us, y'all.
For sure.
This was fun. Even though I
didn't
do it over, but I know that the 1-inch blades is too much for me. So I may just have to go with like a quarter inch.
That's right. Miss Barb said that thing is on Thingiverse. I'm gonna look that up.
Which one?
The
jig?
Yes. I need that. I need that in my life.
Y'all, I have learned the dance. I am ready for Bling Fest to have my boots on the ground. I just need to get new boots. Like I want blinged out boots. Like I want my boots to be shining and lit up. So I cannot wait.
Yeah.
All right. I'm getting ready to roll, y'all. Let's get ready and draw again. Let's see who wins. Let's see. Oh, hey, JB.
Show me the hey.
Girl, you better. Hey, this Shamika, you did win 2 times.
Oh, yeah, she did win for me, the fan.
Well, that's 2 different. Shamika. You still get a clack, Shamika. You get another clack. Another clack. Look, Eva's just clacking. I did not say multiple. You can't win twice in one night.
No, you didn't.
I can't go back on it. So because of that, Shamika, congratulations, honey. Congratulations. You're getting more claps. We're gonna do one more. It's gonna be
one
a
more
surprise.
What, clack? Oh, nice. Not a surprise.
I'll do another mug and another shirt, a package. So it's gonna be.
Can you win twice?
You cannot win twice after this. So if you don't win, you don't win. You won. So we're gonna do one more. It's gonna be the same thing. Like it'll be a mug because I have another mug that I can make really well. Not right now, not this second, but I can make it in the morning. I'll make another mug and another shirt. The shirt will be a size. Let me see what size shirts I got over here, y'all. It's gonna be on. That one's too big. Let's do a. It's gonna be a large black shirt. A large black shirt. Okay, a large black shirt. If I have another extra yellow shirt, I would do that, but I don't think I have any ones that I could spare. So we'll do a large black shirt. The same thing. It's gonna be another mug, like it's gonna be it may be a black or white mug. I don't know yet, but it'll be a mug like this. Got quite a few. It might be a white one though. All right. So let's get ready. We gotta look at Shamika. Shamika's beautiful face a little bit longer too. Go ahead, put your UV in. Put your UV in. All right, Evie. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, girl. This is
You're welcome.
your
I
fun.
had fun. Mm-hmm.
We did a little bit of sublimation, a little bit of laser,
Mm-hmm. A little bit of rhinestones.
a little bit of stoning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I want to change where the bling at to put where them stones at.
Yeah,
Like where the
that
bling
would be cute.
stones at. Like that's what I wanted to say.
That would be cute.
All right, y'all, we're gonna get ready to roll. Just send me an email with your name, address, and tell me which color shirt you want. I just have to go back and look at the video again. I know the first person won the black, the second person won the yellow, Shamika won the yellow, and let's see the other. Not now. Oh, sorry, guys. All right, let's get ready to roll. Let's draw again. See who has more. Miss Beverly.
Beverly Smith.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Send me an email, y'all. So, who was the first winner? I forgot already. Oh my goodness, y'all. My memory.
For you,
Yeah, you remember?
Shamika, I thought, right? No,
No.
the first winner was ooh, I don't remember.
My memory's so bad. Send me an email. It's so bad. So bad. But
It's
send me-
late.
Oh, it's bad.
Hey, cracked it, Leo. Oh, Vanessa Parnell. That's right.
Vanessa Parnell, Shamika,
Thank
and
you.
Beverly Smith. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Evie's 3 winners. Evie had
Miss Joy's, Shamika.
Shamika. I thought you were about to do another clap. Shamika and who else, Evie?
Mm-mm.
See, I can't even remember. Y'all gotta send an email. I can't even.
Mm-mm. Hopefully they clicked that link and filled out that form.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Crafty Leo Mirror. We're just over here collecting, girl.
Chris Smith say the fan need to say where the finer things at. Miss Chris Smith, that's cute.
Chris, you right. Shamika, but girl, Shamika, you know you already got your though, but Evie.
Robin S.
Robin S. Robin S. Forget you were the third winner. That's so crazy. I can't remember anything.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Evelyn.
You can go ahead and send me that fan.
Right. Miss Tanya, you didn't know?
Vera, I'm about to go rest. I'm about to go relax because I have a busy weekend this weekend. I gotta get the boxes out. I have a lot of stuff to do this weekend. Taylor's home. Like just a lot of things. So we have So Good tomorrow. And then Taylor and I supposed to go get some dinner.
That sounds nice. Y'all have fun.
Mama. I know, I'm so excited. So excited. She thought she was gonna go home on Monday, I think she said. She was leaving to go back on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Her daddy was like, girl, no, you're not. You stay him for a lot longer than that. So
aww,
she gotta stay. If I would have said it, she would have been like, girl, not to.
Mm-hmm.
You
gotta listen to daddy.
So yeah, I get to have some fun with her. Oh, where the shimmy
Where the shimmy at?
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. These blades, if you want us Well, if you want me to put the blades in the Google Drive and with the other fan template that I did for members, I'll put it in there if y'all want it. I'm definitely gonna resize this though to make it a
Yeah.
little smaller.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same thing for the to cut your own blades, but
Yeah.
with the rhinestone template to go over the top if you want to do a wood one. But y'all, like she said, I can't guarantee when I'm gonna do it, but I'm going to do it because I also want to change the size. Like I don't want it tapered. Well, no, I can taper the wood ones because the wood ones have a rhinestone template. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You taper that.
So that one not is bad to do, the wooden one. So I'll post it because it's already done.
I'm definitely gonna bring these into like maybe.
Oh my god. Can you imagine just rhinestone designs for the fan where it's like not just a solid feel? It could be like circles or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, there's just so many wonderful things that we can do.
Yep. So I'm gonna do it. I'll probably do that real quick tonight while I'm doing some while I'm watching 2020 because I am gonna watch.
You are gonna watch it? Okay.
I'm going to the gym in the morning, so
Okay.
time is almost
Stars.
set. I'm gonna go in the morning. No, I need a break.
Linda Gray, it should.
So, all right, y'all. This is what I made, and it looks good. This is more for decoration because it ain't for clacking. This fan was not made for clacking. It was.
I don't know what I did with the others. I think I left them over there. Yeah, I did. Let me grab it.
It was not made for clacking, y'all. This is the only fan that. Well, I did do the other one with the thermofoam material. Now, it could just be me. I could have the wrong material. I am gonna put it. This side feels fuzzy to me, but I could be wrong. So don't go off. This material is 70% polyester, 30% cotton. So it's not gonna be as vibrant as 100% polyester anyway.
Yeah.
But it should be a little more vibrant than this. So maybe I'm on the wrong side. It's not gonna be like. Listen, it's not gonna be like this. It's not
100% polyester.
And it's definitely not
different.
Gonna be like this one. Cause this just that's a decor. All right, Evie. Show us what you're working with, girl.
And this one, this is just the regular fan that I got from Atlanta Vinyl, but I added the rhinestone adhesive rhinestone to it. So this is not hot fix. This is adhesive where it already has the glue on the back and you got to peel that off and stick it. So I did bling on both sides of this one. I do not recommend blinging the individual. You can try it and see how it turns out for you, but I wouldn't do it because you don't want anything to mess with your clack. Okay, honey? So there's that one. And then this one I did. This one is wood and it's not like it's so thick because I used my own polyester fabric. It will clack, but it's like harder to do because this fabric is so. I'm going to try this with this fabric, but I haven't done that yet. But this is the design I was talking about putting on the website. So they're just squared off. I may round them so that they won't hurt anybody in case it does go flying out your hand. But it's tapered. So I'm going to see if I can't get it where it's not tapered. But this, I do have this rhinestone design that fits on there. This is SS6 and this one is SS10. So I have both. And they're not anything. It's just something that'll go on this actual shape. So nice. Hopefully you'll like it, but I would suggest, getting a hold to that other fabric because this is it's so thick. But like Danny said, everybody else is gonna be clacking, so nobody really is gonna be hearing if your fan is clacking or not. But
You know, it's just the, like I said, it's not the clack, it's the retract. You want to have both a smooth clack and retract.
Yeah, definitely. Now, people are asking where we got the fans from. So, of course, you guys saw we make these ourselves. So we put it together
Yeah.
with the acrylic blades. This was a polyester material that I used, and then we used the rivets. But if you want to get them, I purchased my fans from Alibaba, and I love these fans. This is the Alibaba kit. It comes with the material that you need. Let me show you guys how it looks when you put it. So,
Good night, Renee.
good night, Renee.
And Miss Gail is heavy, but not because of the wood. It's heavy because of it's bulky. That's the word I'm trying. It's like bulky. Whereas the fabric is thin, so it's just like it does better.
So this is how it comes from Alibaba. It comes just like this. I got a box full of these. So it comes with the adhesive. This is the double-sided adhesive that it comes with, which I like it. It also comes with the material. And you just pre-press it. Like I usually just pre-press it. And then it comes with the blades. Ooh. Comes with the blades. So this is how the one from Alibaba comes. And I do have a link on my last Clack fan live or video to the Alibaba site that I got them from. But just know, like the pricing right now, the pricing is a little bit different. It's maybe fluctuating and different things like that. So just, I would communicate with them first. So you can have an idea of what it's going to be and you'll know the final cost. But always send them a message. Evie got some of her Clack fans from Atlanta Vinyl. Atlanta Vinyl has a kit, but it comes with just the blades and the material for sublimation. It does not come with the adhesive, the double-sided adhesive that's needed to put it together. So they may sell it separately. Right now, they're all sold out. So outside of that, I get most of my stuff from Alibaba. I'm probably gonna have to hold off on crafting for a while and making things for a while because the way these prices are setting up.
Even though, as I was looking for my Thingiverse, I saw an article said something about that there's been a truce, so to speak. But anyway, if you do get it off of Alibaba, please make sure that you ask them if you're ordering the fans from them that it comes with the adhesive strips too, because apparently whatever deal they worked out, it didn't work out right because they didn't have the strips.
The place that I got them from, try there. I'm pretty sure they have tons and tons and tons of them. But they have everything. But always send a message, like Eve said. You just send a message, just confirm. It doesn't hurt to reiterate what they say, and they're listening to them, just so that you can make sure. Generally, I don't have any issues with them changing anything up. If they say something's in there, I don't have. But sellers are different. Times are a little bit strange now, so you just have to be very thorough. Thank you, Miss Linda.
Thank y'all. It was fun.
It was fun. It was awesome. Vera said she got hers from Alibaba. Miss Linda Gray. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Okay, good. Oh no, Rebecca, yours came fully assembled? Where'd you get them?
Wow.
I had to disassemble them in order to sublimate. Where'd you get them from?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes. Mine came packaged just like how I literally pulled it out exactly how it came. I gotta make some fans for my family too. Oh well, we may have to switch to Sunday for my cousin's thing is tomorrow, but it may be after So Good, so I may be good. I'm only just be able to spend like 2 hours on So Good. So I gotta show my family what what I've been doing, that I know how to collapse.
And you know how to
Put
do
my
boots on the ground.
I don't know how to shake my hips, but don't know how to put my boots on the ground. Rebecca, I literally had a discussion with the lady because I did say to her, what's the point of having them fully assembled when you're going to sublimate them? Yeah. Do you know which vendor you got them from? Got a black pan from Temu, and I put direct to fill. Oh, so Baby Giant
Yeah.
Services, you put DTF on it?
That's what a lady showed me today at the shop. She did DTF on hers, and I was like, does it clack still? And she threw it. Okay. I ain't mad. Get your clack on.
Yeah. Already assembled. No, we said Amazon. But Temu has some that are already fully assembled. But y'all want to do the ones that are, not assembled.
If you're gonna sublimate them for sure.
Yeah, if you're gonna sub them, I would want the ones that are already, that are, because you can't put the links underneath the heat.
They'll probably melt.
Yeah. So y'all not gonna say something clackability, like what are your clacking vibes? What are your clacking vibes? Are you with it or not with it? Which one?
If you ain't with it, oh well.
Exactly. Because over here we clack.
We clack. Definitely.
Over here we clack. All right, Evie, it's been fun. It's time for you to go. It's time for us to go. It's been fun, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. What do I want to say today? Not much, but thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Evie, as always, thank you for hanging out with me. Tomorrow night, I don't know what we're gonna. Well, it should be at 3. We're gonna stick to 3, unless my family tells me something different in the morning that the time is a different time. But we'll keep with it at 3 p.m. Yeah, I'm excited. Next week Tuesday, I'm gonna be using the Eufy Make Tuesday night to show a little bit more of the things that it can do, a little bit up close and personal.
That's gonna be fun.
About that. And I think that's it. So, y'all, Evie, do you have anything else to say? When is the buy-in still going on right now? Because we didn't say nothing about anything. So
it doesn't stop anymore. So the buy-in is all the time. There's no ending. It's just whatever date you place your order, expect your order to be shipped out within 21 to 30 days, depending upon what you're ordering.
Oh, so there's no like this Sunday, this section is closed. It's just gonna be continuous. That is nice. I love that.
I finally worked something out with my vendors that they'll ship whatever I want instead of making me buy massive, huge quantities because we, get stones frequently enough. So I was like, oh, thank God, because that was getting on my nerves. But there are still certain specialty stones that take longer to produce on demand. So those will probably be closer to 30 days, but your basic colors I can get pretty quickly. The ices I can get fairly quickly. ABs are a toss-up. It just depends. But yeah, it's open now all the time. It just still is going to take 21 days for the order to come because I still order your stuff separate from, whatever you want, I order it. So yeah. But I do want to say, if you don't mind, that if y'all coming to Bling Fest and you got to come correct with these fans. I'm just saying, because we're gonna be shaking hips and stuff, and we're gonna be getting it in, and we didn't even decided that we're gonna do an after hours dancery.
I'm ready for that.
Now, I ain't talking about no 2 a.m. though, because I am still of a mature age and I need to go to bed. But yeah, we're gonna do it after hours. So I'm excited.
So this is gonna be after the first. No, so we're gonna have the
dinner is first. That's the all red dinner Friday night. I wouldn't do it after the dinner only because, well, I mean, we could do it after the dinner, but then folks will be tired for the Bling Fest the next day.
No.
So I think after the Bling Fest, because the Bling Fest is always, I haven't, the 2 times we've had it, I haven't had it where people are sitting around like, okay, well, what are we gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's always exciting, and folks is always doing stuff, and we have a DJ there. So it's dancing during that period of time as well. I got some other tricks up my sleeve this year I'm excited about, so I think after the Bling Fest, just ride the high from Bling Fest on over into the night, because that's what we was doing anyways. Folks was still blinging 11, 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So we might as well just turn it into a whole shindig. I'm just saying. So that's the plan. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I gotta start getting my outfits together, y'all. My shoes.
If y'all gonna get your outfits together, I'm telling y'all, Tanyu is just gonna blow everybody out the water. So you might as well start now trying to figure it out, because I'm just saying.
I agree.
Tanyu ain't no joke.
All right, y'all. So
no, Kristen, the dinner is red. The fans is for Bling Fest or the dancery afterwards. So the fans can be, Bling Fest is any color, whatever color you want. It's just the dinner, because we take the nice, really pretty, dressy pictures for the dinner. So that's why, I think the color theme works really well for our pictures and stuff, and it looks really good, our photos and stuff. So the dinner is red this year. Haven't decided on for my color for next year, but dinner is red, but the Bling Fest is any color. Tanya, you talk about now, ladies. Do you have your fans? Tanya, you supposed to say now, ladies. I'm just saying. So yeah, we will, Kristen. We usually do.
Yes. Oh. Get everyone in the group photo. Well, I'm excited.
We're gonna work on that. It was kind of hard last year because when actually last year folks are still eating and stuff like that. So to get everybody together for a big group photo was a little difficult. But some folks did a group photo before or after. I can't remember. They did their own group photo, which was super pretty. I didn't get to be in that one though. She said store up on Ensure and Red Bull. Hilarious. But still University, yeah, I'll let the photographer know this year that we'll try and do a big group photo. I gotta find a spot because it's not in the same location. So we'll see. We're gonna have to set up a thing. Do it, Patrice. But that little girl was like, I said, okay.
Oh, listen, I gotta practice.
Yeah, we can't be showed up by 4-year-old.
Listen, I can't be showed up by 4-year-old. Matrice knows how to pop a hip.
I know. I
bet all of you guys are even surprised about it too, because
I wasn't surprised. I know she a closet.
You know. Cougar. You knew it.
I already knew.
Well, Matrice.
I already knew.
But she pops it. He pops it. I'm not mad at it. So I cannot pop the hip and
practice, ma'am. Practice. I know you got it in you. Practice.
Practice makes
Yes.
perfect.
Yes. Practice. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go watch my show. Do what
Yeah,
I
it's
do
midnight.
Friday nights. I'm gonna get the blades. I'm gonna resize it to smaller because these are just too big. So I'll make them smaller, and then I'll put those in the. If you already have the Clack fan Google Drive, it's just gonna be put in there.
Okay.
So it'll just be in there if you want. And yeah, but remember, oh no, BA said that it was a good price until midnight. You just missed it. Oh, I gotta check it out. Gotta see. Oh no, I can't. My bill is still here. It's still here. So all right, y'all. Evie, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. As
Yes.
always, date night. I look forward to date night all the
Every
time.
month.
Yes. And a few of the date nights that sprinkled in between.
Right.
I love
Right.
those too. So all of y'all, please remember, I gotta say it, please remember to be kind, be nice to each other, love each other, be patient with each other, and of course make sure that you are kind to yourself and that you are patient to yourself. And it doesn't hurt to forgive yourself for some things that's there and it's holding you back, and you think that you don't deserve things or things happen and you did forgive yourself and move forward. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will see you guys on tomorrow, I think, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If not, don't know. I will send out an email or send out a post on Facebook, okay, and let y'all know that things have changed. But it shouldn't. I love y'all. We will be on Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And y'all know everybody else, how everybody else comes on. Monday, Angel's going to be on. Monday, I think I'm gonna do like before Angel comes on. I may do like a members Zoom, but I'll let y'all know just to do something. I don't know, or because that's usually the day that I go live in on YouTube. I might just do a Zoom. I don't know. Tuesday, I'll be back with the Eufy make, which
I'm
I
excited.
love it. I love it. Wednesday, the line is gonna be on for Romeo Wednesday. Carolyn will be back on Thursday. I always forget. Rachel's going to be on Tuesday too. Tuesday afternoon at 4:30 my time, 3:30 her time, Central Standard Time. So make sure you check her out. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Evie, you have anything left to say?
No, super. Oh, Kristen is asking about the book talk. Is that going to be on Sunday?
Oh, Kristen, girl, yes, Kristen, I forgot. It is. It's going to be on Sunday. So we're going to talk about Caught on Sunday on the Patrice L channel. On Patrice L. Okay. Thanks for reminding me, Kristen. I love you guys. Until next time, y'all. Later.
Bye. See you later.